Since
I
we're
lost one
live.
of my earbuds. It sucks. I have to wear these.
Oh
Wait,
no.
how do you lose one of your... Aren't they
Well,
attached to one
the
another?
rubber part.
Oh, gotcha.
Mm.
Just put some duct tape on it. Be fine.
Someone had Taco Bell.
That no.
Oh, it's not
That's
Taco Bell? Oh, it looked
Mr.
like a
Sub?
Bell logo.
Oh, we're live.
Ooh,
Oh,
I just heard
Wendy's.
myself. It was the worst. And now I pause it on
Wendy's.
me
Now you know how we feel.
sticking out my. Wow.
Sticking out your what? Ma'am?
For a while, I think.
This is a family-friendly stream, please. And I'll not have it tardied and besmirched by your lascivious
Tardy?
nature.
It's always tardy though.
Stretched.
This is a G string.
Well, it's already been tardied by you. Tardied by your tarrying
Mm-hmm.
and other things that start with
Tinnitus.
maybe.
I have that.
Do you really? That's awful.
I have a little bit, like every once in a while.
My dad has it awful.
Like if I'm just like lying down in my bed and all of a sudden.
I couldn't deal with that because I'm really sensitive about my ears, like music and shit like that. That would drive me insane, just hearing the same tone.
What up, Hamdo?
It doesn't last forever.
What's up, Variel? How you
Yeah,
doing
sometimes
today?
it comes and goes, like
Mm.
maybe 10 seconds. You'll hear.
Well, they say
So
that you'll never hear that tone again if you hear that.
I am feeling
sound.
better, but I'm still very, very just tired. It's
Plague-ridden.
just taking the piss out of me, so
It sucks, dude.
you'll have to forgive me. I'm gonna be a little bit out of it. I've taken cold medicine. It's
Oh, this should be
I
really
have to
interesting.
in order to not be like sneezing and coughing through this, so things might get interesting.
Yeah.
Scruffles.
I hear
Careful, touching your
RTHQs
mic
don't
dust.
help for
It's
that.
like there's an earthquake in your room.
What?
When you touch your mic, it's like an earthquake in your room.
Yeah, I know. I need to get a shock mount.
Oh,
As is you
just on
guys,
your-
yeah. Yeah, but your chair just made a shit ton of noise, so.
I know, my chair is so like squeaky. And I can't
Scruffles.
really
I'll
turn
tell you
down
what
my
you
mic.
do. You're gonna go to the store, alright?
Uh-huh.
When you go to the store, you're gonna pick up two things.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna pick up a roll of paper towels,
Uh-huh.
and you're gonna pick up some WD-40.
Uh-huh.
And you're gonna come home. You're
Mhm.
gonna put the paper towels down under the chair. Use the whole goddamn roll. It's what you bought it for. It doesn't matter. You just don't want to fuck up the carpet.
Mhm.
And you're just gonna fucking hose the whole bottom of that bitch down. With that WD-40. You're gonna find the squeaky bits. You're gonna hose them down good. There you go. No more squeaky bits.
Those and
Voila!
those squeaky bits.
As they would say in Quebec. Actually, I don't know if they would say that. That might be like a regional thing that they don't do.
They specifically don't do it.
It
Yeah, they're no.
the
We're not gonna do
well,
that.
the French
We
language
refuse.
in Quebec is a lot like that. Like it's very strange. Like they totally omit a lot of words and totally conjugate verbs
Don't
differently.
they
in
like swap
certain
between
ones
English
anyway.
and French pretty like fluidly as well in conversation?
Dude, conjugating French verbs is like trying to catch a serial killer. It's like the hardest thing in the
What?
world. It's seriously
Unless they
that
wanna be
complicated.
conjugated.
It really is. It's way overcomplicated. But anyway, enough about linguistics. What do you guys remember from last time?
We talked to the witch.
I got a thing.
You did get a thing.
Why isn't the thing
We
in
went
the
to
thing?
sleep in an orc camp. And we killed the
Yep.
ha-ha guy.
Oh, I hate
the
that
priest
guy.
dude, yeah.
Yes. Came to find
That guy
out
was
that
kind
he
of a
was a
dick.
cleric of Torn.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, we lost track of the one guy that we were trying to follow.
And it was definitely an ambush.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you guys were really able to determine much about it, though.
Yeah. Other than they were just a bunch of dicks that wanted to kill us.
Like, you don't know whether it was a coincidence. You don't know if it was deliberately set for you specifically.
Yeah.
But the one thing that you would know is that lizard folk should be manning that, like, border entry essentially, and they were nowhere to be found.
Fucking slackers.
Or they got killed.
Slackers.
Maybe they were moved to a different front. That's another possibility.
Slacking off. Got murdered.
Okay. Anything else?
I ate human.
Yeah.
That's very true. I'm very proud of you, Scott.
And
What's
I
up,
think I went
Loki?
to sleep
How's it
on
going, bro?
one of the upper floors of one of the dilapidated
Good to see you,
buildings.
friend.
Oh, do we get all of our hit points back?
Oh, we hadn't gotten to that point yet.
Oh,
So, stick a pin in that.
what are you doing?
That's actually a full-grown cat.
She's
Dustin's
sniffing
really
my
that
face
tall.
at the meeting. Mm-hmm.
It's actually a Maine Coon
Mm-hmm.
and part wolf.
Part wolf.
I want a
Yep.
kitty that cuddles.
Mhm.
Me too.
I'm eating, so she's like trying to sniff my face. I have to kind of keep her.
My grandma's cat doesn't cuddle.
Oh, nice, dude.
My friend's cats don't cuddle either. Although when she first got her kitty, when I would sleep like downstairs on her couch, her cat would just sleep on my chest. It was cute.
Yeah, I wake up with Sphinx hugging my arm. Usually in the morning, she's like,
I thought you said snakes for a second, and I
Sphinx,
was like,
yeah.
"Oh, he is in Louisiana."
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Sorry.
Those vicious bayou snakes.
They are pretty common. We killed a 4-foot water moccasin that crawled out from under the porch 2 years ago.
It's like we have snakes around here, but they're not. There's damn sure not as many of them, and they're not as active, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
because it's just it
Colder
doesn't
weather.
get as hot.
Yeah.
That's
not
what
many
they run
snakes.
on. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
got them cranked up to 11 down there. Up here they're like 4,
Spiders
4.5.
too.
Kind of lazy. Maybe that's what it is, Scruffle. Maybe these were northern, so they were lazy.
Rude.
Are we on like the southwest part of the island though?
You're kind of in the central part. South Central. Bug life. Well, yeah, South Central. That's the best way of describing it. So, when we finished off, you guys had just finished. Scruffles had talked to the crone.
I did. She wants me to do something. Kill a dryad.
Mm-hmm.
And
I remember that.
Not kill a child.
Oh, and kidnap the kid.
But not
That
kill
in
it, yeah.
Don't kill the kid.
It doesn't have to be in one piece.
Did she give me a name? She just said the
Sure.
paladin son. Grandson.
mm-hmm.
Paladin of Torm's grandson, but I don't know his name.
You didn't ask. You didn't give it.
I thought I did.
I don't think so.
Pretty sure I did. Yeah, take that, Dust.
Ha!
Mm-hmm.
Bunch.
This is a cat stream now.
Pretty much, yeah. Let's all get cats.
Anyway. So, open session.
Got my
You just walked out of the witch's hovel.
No, we made it
We
to
got
the
to the
orc
orc
camp.
camp.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
at the
we-
camp.
Yeah, we slept at the orc camp.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I chose my house. I ate the human, and then I was
forgot
hoping
you
to
guys
get
made
some
it that far.
sleep.
Okay.
Cold medicine. Woo.
Mm,
So, I need a volunteer.
okay. I volunteered. And I
Okay.
think Trip volunteered.
Well, Dust.
Hmm.
Actually, here. This is how we do it. Dust, roll d50. Trip, roll d50. Okay. So you wake up. It's just past dusk. Because remember, you guys are night operatives now.
Mhm.
Those of you who... Actually, none of you are prepared spellcasters, are you?
Mm-mm.
Interesting. That's an interesting party composition. You don't find that often. Alright. So you wake up, and there's a light rain and a heavy fog.
Health back.
Oh yeah. You get all the benefits of a full rest.
Yeah. You know, we never covered how to keep track of how many spell slots I've used. I mean, I only have 2, so it's not really hard to just mentally be like, I've used 2 spells, I can't use anymore. But I figured there would be something in Roll20 where it'd be like, I don't know.
There's other resources. That's about it
Oh,
that I can
okay.
think of.
Yeah,
I
you can
shall
put it there.
continue to mentally do it then.
Scruffles, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine.
Thanks, dog.
So,
Everything's gonna be okay.
open session. You guys are awake. What are you doing?
We need to get to Cork.
Yawn. And I scratch my butt.
Thank
I
you.
ask depth charge if they have anything resembling coffee in camp.
Like grog. That'd be my guess.
Can I see the map, the
I
world
give
map?
him a cocaine leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna wake up.
We're gonna have a
3 days
Pam.
straight.
You actually don't trip, because that doesn't exist.
Cocaine
Can I see
leaves
the
don't
world map,
exist in
Doc?
D&D.
Thank you. Okay, where are we?
You were in Horst.
Oh my goodness. There we go. Sorry, I'm having map controlling issues.
You're such a goddamn Canadian.
What? What did I say?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Jesus.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a moose.
Yeah,
Nope,
most
that's
of
a
them.
moose.
That's definitely a moose. Might be a deer,
Look, the
though.
moose. Look at the antlers at the moose.
I'm gonna leave my private abode and go gather the rest of the party and what's his nuts? Goblin dude.
Plesac?
Plesac, yeah.
Okay.
Do we need
Make-
rations?
Make an investigation roll.
There it is. Oh.
Okay.
Oh damn.
You round up Plesac right away. You instinctively, you know what? I know where that little shit is. And you go to find where they have a couple barrels and crates set up as gambling tables. And he's over there gambling.
Happy birthday, Variel.
Oh my god, it's Variel's birthday!
Oh my god, I didn't know!
I didn't know
Is
that
it today or
either.
is it like tomorrow?
It's
What
today.
time zone are you in? Happy birthday, Variel!
Sorry for coughing.
He's just overjoyed
I am.
at
I'm
your
overwhelmed.
birthmas.
He's
Happy
all choked
birthday,
up.
Variel. I'm sorry, I can't be
Merry
louder.
birthmas.
I would yell, but I can't.
Happy birthday.
I promise you a sound shouting once I've recovered.
Sound shouting.
Yes. Shouting of sound, volume, girth.
I don't like the word girth. It's just.
I
Is it
thought
too
girls
much?
did.
Yeah.
I don't like the word. I like the concept.
Is
it too girthy for
is
you?
it too real, Scruffles?
It's too real. It's like moist.
Eh.
Although moist doesn't really bother me.
It bothers most women.
Moist.
On fleek bothers Lou. That's
Yeah,
Lou's
on
moist.
fleek doesn't definitely. That does definitely.
I thought that was
bother
Buckles' thing. Oh, no, no,
No,
no.
that's
Right.
Fetch.
Fetch is Buckles'
me. Fetch
thing.
is Buckles'
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's hard to keep track of everybody's triggers. That's why
I know,
don't.
right? Yeah.
You better
like-
start learning how to keep track of triggers.
It's like work.
Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Would
No,
my
that's
character
not my
know
stuff.
how far to Cork?
Yeah.
Like, would he have an idea of how many miles? Or
You can
Kilometers.
actually use the ruler because that is
oh, okay.
it'll
to
give
scale.
you the correct distance.
Sweet.
So you got 14 miles, give or take.
We didn't use any rations, right? We don't need any supplies before we leave.
We ate human, so.
Yeah, if
And I also have bear meat.
you were welcome to eat along with the gut stab orcs.
Do
Okay.
they enjoy intestines?
Who doesn't?
Hmm.
Could I
I
make
imagine
that
that some of
Irish
them probably
food
would.
out of human? What is
It's-
it that they use sheep intestines for?
You're thinking of
Haggis?
Haggis.
you're thinking of Scottish. And
Oh.
it's haggis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
can I
It's-
make? Could I have had human haggis?
And it's the lower intestine.
No.
Yeah, my character probably likes that.
Oh my god, that just reminded me. Dale has bagpipes.
Yes, Dale does.
It's gonna be great. Anyway, so I find Fleasack and I like. So he's gambling? Doc?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
and winning too.
Oh, damn.
That's not important to me. I like go up and I say, Fleasack, it's time to leave.
He doesn't respond. He's got his back. You're talking to the back of his head basically, and he's hooting and hollering and throwing dice and.
I like go up and I grab him by the ear and I turn his head. I'm like, let's go.
Need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
What? No.
Yes,
No!
man.
Don't get between a goblin and his gambling.
I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
No.
Okay. So what happens is you go up behind him, grab him by the ears, spin him around, and say, "It's time to go." And on that O, like when your mouth is open, he projectile vomits into your mouth.
No! That's disgusting.
But you're not
my
poisoned, so that's good.
God. Can I just like shillelagh him in the face for non-lethal damage or whatever?
Sure.
What do I do? Just hit it?
You rolled a hit. That's a hit.
I want to mimic the sound that he made when he puked. I just want to mimic it.
Go for it.
just make that noise.
Scruffles, could you not get vomited in the mouth while I'm eating?
It's
Yeah.
disgusting. Do I have to roll damage as well, even though it's
cool.
non-lethal?
Yeah, roll the damage because I want to know how hard you're hitting him. Oh
I hit
yeah,
him real hard.
you knock him unconscious.
God damn it. Gross.
So
I just,
you
like, storm out
shillelagh
and-
crack him on the top of the head, and he just falls face down in the mud.
If Dev's charge is there, I'm just gonna like walk past him and like mumble like just pick him up, just trying not to puke myself, and I just leave
That
and go
charge
to
is
like
gonna
the
be like,
well or
"Ah,"
whatever.
like, like just dying.
I'm gonna mimic Death Charge's laugh. So,
And I don't
like,
think
sounding
that it
exactly
should be
like his laugh.
understated that surrounding all of these events is the cacophonous laughter of orcs.
I just leave. I have to go clean out my mouth.
Okay. Roll a d20. Just roll straight d20. Gee. Scruffles, I'm trying here, but you won't
So
let
am
me. So you start like walking away, you're trying to just get out of there.
You're gonna make me slip on the fucking puke, aren't you?
No, as you turn, because he's there unconscious, you like kind of, you basically snag your foot on his little arm, which is enough to throw you off balance in the mud because it is raining. Cold, fog, rain.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw
Oh my god!
for your dignity, woman.
I don't have inspiration, kid.
I'm just gonna mimic random
Yeah.
laughter.
Yes?
Okay.
Switching,
So you basically do the thing where it's like you kind of run in place for a second, like not getting any traction. But then you finally, like, you get that one step that just sinks in and you're like, ugh. So you still look absolutely ridiculous. They're falling on their sides laughing. Some of them are pissing and shitting themselves. They're laughing so hard.
I want to fucking... No, that would be a bad idea. I really want to just turn and poison spray, but I won't do that. I should, though. No, it would just make things where it's just like back straight, head held high, without turning around, she just keeps walking.
Alright.
Like it never happened.
Yep.
Just complete denial.
Everything's fine.
So is there any other humiliations that you would like to chase?
No, why did you make him barf in my mouth? What the fuck?
I'm not the one who grabbed him by the ear.
That doesn't make people fucking vomit automatically.
You don't know
Being
goblin
up all night
anatomy.
drinking and gambling does.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You mean all day?
That will do it.
Yeah, it's night time's coming. On late too.
Let's just fucking go. Let's just leave.
Okay. So you guys are heading out.
Yes.
How you guys going? Because it's pretty much open fields there. There's
I'll take the
pathways.
Kind of scout out ahead. I'll pull up, a good 30 or 40 feet ahead of everybody else and kind of scout.
Okay. Scruffles, what about you?
Yeah. I'll just be following behind Dust.
Okay. Are you guys trying to hide your presence? Be as sneaky as
probably.
possible?
Yeah.
I mean, you do have the cover.
Not to like
of
hinder our speed too much, because it's already nighttime and. Oh shit! I guess we could have asked the orcs before we left. Like, do you have any patrols in the area?
But you didn't.
We're screwed.
Okay. So Dust, make me a survival roll and a stealth roll, please. And everybody else, make me a stealth roll.
Survival wasn't so good. Scruffles is still cursing about all the vomit. Like, she still smells it. She still tastes it.
So
She's playing
Scruffles
the whole way.
manages
Gets
to
really
find
strong.
every twig and bit of loose scree and gravel
God damn
to
it.
grind across. There's like a midden mound she decided to just walk right over. So there's just seashells.
Can I stay as far away from her as possible?
Uh,
But still
Scruffles, roll a
keeping an eye on
D100 for me.
little bird boy.
What up,
Why?
FRD? Good to see
FRD?
you, brother. How's it
Saw him
going, Failboat
yesterday.
Nikki? So fetch. Chadzar, how's it going, brother? 21. Your roll has been noted. Dust, roll perception, please. Okay. You're keeping an eye out. Nothing seems out of place. It's dark. It's very wet. It's cold. It's shitty. So you wouldn't imagine anybody would be out and about.
Yeah.
Even if people are assigned to be patrolling, they're probably not doing it.
Probably gonna be huddled up near a tree or something.
It's
if
tantamount
anything.
kind of like you kind of know you're probably not going to get pulled over for having like a brake light out if it's in the middle of a blizzard. Because God, you know, they don't want to fucking stand out in the middle of the highway for that.
Yeah. Risk somebody sliding into them or something, or
Right?
freezing, frostbite, losing a toe. Alright.
What up, Ammo?
So we're not seeing just it's a clear path so far?
Yeah,
Alright.
you believe you're going in the right direction, so
Alright. I'm gonna start pushing towards Cork, I think.
all right. About 4 hours has passed.
Mm-hmm.
Uneventful. Another survival check, please.
Oh, same roll as last time.
And a round of stealth checks, please.
Ugh. I rolled a 1.
All right. And Dust, roll a D100 for.
Alright.
All right. Neat. Roll perception.
And blindsided.
Right. Scruffles, roll a D8, please.
Three.
Manual of Monsters. 3. Noted. Right. I need to make a roll.
She's asleep now. I'm terrified to move her. If I do, she'll wake up and go apeshit all over again. She just squawked
Well,
at me.
of course. I mean, how dare you?
And she's sliding.
How dare you, sir?
I think this cat's
Here we go.
narcoleptic. I really do.
Does she even try to leave?
No, she's been laying here. She's like laid all up on my hand. That's why I've got it cupped under her so she doesn't fall. Because if I didn't, she would just slide straight off into my lap. Or off the chair. I've had to catch her so many times. Like the other night we were playing GTA and I wasn't answering. It's because I was dealing with her trying to keep her from falling off the bed.
Oh,
She'll like lay like half on the bed and start sliding off.
All right. Scruffles. Everybody but Dust, give me a perception check. Yeah, that's good.
Nothing. Glad you guys rolled better than me. Good job, Trip.
All right,
No problem.
Trip. You get to roll an initiative.
Yay, initiative.
You can grab your token on the screen. We'll be doing this narratively. I hope you guys don't mind. Yeah, I'd love to get back into Arcade. That's the trick, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I get to play it for 15 minutes at a pop, and then I get to sit in queue for an hour.
Mm.
Actually, last night wasn't too bad. Like, I was
Were you
getting...
playing last night? I was playing last night too.
I was getting disconnected a lot, but I was able to get back in right away.
Yeah, before the queue started. Yeah, that's what I was doing too.
And then tonight, it was just like a fucking nightmare. It's just like, I just want to get in to get my fucking trees cut and replanted before I start D&D.
Are you in Reckoning too?
Yeah.
Okay, same.
Yeah, I went with Fresh Start. Oh, cool. What race did you make?
The
Ooh, I made a horny lady.
Warborn?
I was gonna say horny lady, but then I thought better of it.
Yeah, I didn't.
I made a horny male. It looks like the Hulk.
Good job, Trip.
We're all very proud.
Yeah, I want to try Arcade, but the queues kind of turn me off
Truffles,
a
why
little
you
bit.
rolling?
It's
Yeah, I get with
It's-
that. Roll that yet?
what?
This is a surprise round. You
Oh.
You don't get to do nothing.
I thought everybody was doing it.
Also, while everyone's been having trouble trying to get on the NA server, I just been like
Scruffles, I have
10
some
man
bad
queue on
news.
E server.
I have some bad
'Cause, like-
news for Scruffles. With a terrifying screech, a massive figure charges out of the brush and attacks you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It attacks you.
Fantastic.
First with its claws. The 17 hit.
Yeah.
And this the beak. Well, this is gonna suck for you.
You have a +7. What the fuck do you expect? Who picks that? Too hard.
You don't have any kind of like I can roll all the damage together, right?
Yeah. You can't poison me.
20 damage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And since it's attacking you, you can make a nature check. You're pretty sure it's an owl bear.
Fuck is an owl bear?
Bad news. That's what.
Bear, what is owl?
Yeah, it's like a bear with an owl's head instead of a bear's head.
And like feather, even fur.
Yeah, like feather fur, or it's hard to explain. Not really.
I always just imagine a moonkin on 4 legs.
Yeah, kind of.
Without the horns.
They are big and mean and do lots of damage. Lots of hit points.
Oh, also, guys, I'm gonna extend the goal for the halfway mark on the monthly goal bar, but I doubt we're gonna hit it. But because I didn't stream last night, because I had no voice, I wasn't feeling up to it. I'll stream tomorrow night instead. So
Alright.
the Survivor Stew may yet happen, though I doubt it.
Oof.
All right. What do we got?
Just all the horrible combinations.
Trip's got an
flying through
initiative.
my
What are you
head.
gonna do about all this, Trip?
I'm
Snake's
gonna
getting
axe
eaten.
it a question
Okay.
with my axe.
Very well.
Introduce it to Molly.
I think you'd better. That's a hit. Your damage has been noted.
Only music fans ever get that joke.
I thought it was very similar to introducing it to Lucille, so I don't want to name my axe.
An old band, Molly Hatchet. So introduce it to Molly Hatchet. Yeah. Mhm.
Now, whenever I think of
Cat looks
Lucille,
dead. Your cat looks dead.
She's asleep.
Your cat is weird.
all I can think about is the Hound talking about people that name their weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Hound in The Walking Dead would be so cool.
Alright. The rest of you may now roll initiatives.
Yay.
I want my 18 back. Bullshit.
Oh, wait, I had to have it selected.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
You can change it to the 20.
Alright. Yeah, because I do it with advantage anyway, don't I? Initiative.
Yeah, if you mouse over like the number, you should be able to hit it on the turn order.
Oh, change it to the 20.
Yep, there you go.
Gotcha.
All right. So first thing, that owl bear is gonna see a nice tasty orc to chomp on, and he's gonna get you with his claws, or
Said that
not.
song- had that
He's
song
gonna
Big
get
Bear
you with a
pop in my
beak.
head. But Owlbear instead of Big
Eh?
Bear.
That is a hit.
Goddamn right it is.
See? Not dead. She's stirring now. It's okay to move her.
10 damage.
Bludgeoning, pass, piercing, or slashing. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not raged.
Yeah. You haven't told me that you've raged.
I was thinking of Ewok's character.
All
This
right.
is a little barbarian, how it just always has it.
Jada, it is your turn.
Alright,
You clearly hear the sounds of combat behind you.
I'm gonna want to spin around and I've got a clear shot at it, right? Although it's probably standing over Sasha.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot.
She's been kind of knocked away at this point. It's more
Oh, okay.
depth charge.
Has it been hit?
It has.
Or anything? Okay. Does 12 hit it?
12. You loose your arrow, and it just kind of moves at the last second, and you see a couple feathers fly off of its shoulder.
Yeah. I figured it was probably a little low. As big as it is, I'm guessing probably about a 14. But that's my guess. That's meta, so. Alright. I'm going to reposition to get another shot on my next turn. Just kind of move to the side of the trail.
Okay. Now, for Broken Tusk. Oh, the wind's been brutal here today.
Yeah. It's been like 30 degrees most of the day, and then like wet. 'Cause it rained this morning. So it sucks.
It's only negative 17 here. It's great.
You said it was my turn?
Yep.
I am going
Do it.
to give
Make it happen.
Depth charge, combat inspiration.
Hooray! Tell him what he's won.
You can add a d6 to your damage roll or boost your AC.
Okay.
In response to an attack, much the same way you would use the shield spell.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery at the bear
Okay.
for one.
Making fun of its parents.
Yep. You got a stupid head.
Bear. Stupid.
1 second.
Her
Okay.
hair is all fluffed.
I just wanted to make sure there wasn't like a intelligence. You know, like some spells like can only affect creatures of a certain intelligence or higher. I wasn't sure that he would be able to understand your mockery, but it's not specific. That's a wisdom save, huh?
Yep.
And back to sleep she goes.
Oops. Albert don't give a fuck about your vicious mockery. You played yourself.
He's confident in the size of his head.
He stands up. I'm fabulous and just flicks his feathers, you know.
You played yourself.
But that concludes my turn.
Alright. Depth charge. What are you doing, Bosun?
That hurt, so I'm gonna rage. And then hit him.
Alright. Get it on you.
Okay, so roll the hit.
17 hits.
Okay,
17 will
then
do it.
that, and then you add 2 damage to that.
So 17.
Yes.
Your damage has been noted, sir. You will maintain his attention.
I do tank things.
Unless
Someone
Unless
crits him
Sasha.
or something.
Sasha goes ham.
Scruffle, show him the scary face.
No.
It's
It only
private.
worked when it was
It's
like really
private,
bright.
No, that face is terrifying. No
Oh,
matter
that was
yeah, you're
our-
doing a good job.
It was like the Goonies, man. It was our time down there.
Anyway, it's my turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Am I still within like 5 feet of him, or within blah 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 blah?
Within striking distance, yes.
Can I move away without getting a attack?
You could certainly try.
Well, no.
I mean, you could use your action to disengage.
I've never had to do that. What does that entail?
It means that you use your action to basically evasive maneuvers and run away from something.
Do I have to roll dex for that?
Nope, you don't have to roll anything. You're just using
Oh.
your action.
Okay, yeah, I will use my action to disengage and get as far as fuck away from that guy.
Okay. So yeah, you
like-
go. How far
What's
away are you
my-
gonna go?
My movement speed, like 30 feet.
That's fine.
Okay.
And if you have anything that's a bonus action, you can do that. But besides that,
Fuck, I'm pretty sure I do have bonus action stuff, don't I?
Shillelagh's a bonus action.
Yeah, but now I'm too far away.
Well,
Unless I did that first and then disengaged.
well,
Can I do that?
it's not as though you cast Shillelagh and hit him with it. You cast Shillelagh, which makes your weapon magical.
Yeah, and
that
I'm using a
lasts
quarterstaff.
Yeah, that lasts for a minute. So you cast
Oh.
Shillelagh, which makes your weapon magical, and then you just whack people with it.
Okay.
So,
So
in,
I'm saying,
in
can
the
I
instance,
shillelagh before I disengage?
it would make more sense for you to do it after. Because then you're not going to be standing there casting next to the big beastie. But either
Oh,
way,
okay.
it doesn't matter.
No, it's fine.
Or you could Shillelagh and attack.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, no, I'll just disengage.
Okay. I was just giving you an example of, like, a spell that you could cast. I wasn't saying that you had to cast them.
I know. I
Alright.
get it.
By the way, depth charge. What did you do with Lisak? Just dropped them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, put him down on a rock or something, and then went to go save Sasha.
Okay.
Or in a tree branch, if there's any tree branches I can reach.
Just hung him over it.
Yeah.
You didn't really have a lot of time to think about it.
Okay. Yeah, that is.
Flames.
Like, just drew my axe and he, like, slides off my shoulder.
Huh, where would be a good place to gently rest this noble creature down? You probably just, like, threw him. Like,
Goblin tossing.
Catch!
At the
They'll wake
owlbear.
up. Or not.
Wakes up midair.
Come on, y'all motherfuckers supposed to be evil and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I probably didn't think about it like I did in real life.
Alright, so he gonna attack you, Trip.
Okay.
And
As a
miss.
Nice.
And hit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to have to.
What is it with you and piercing damage? You always take piercing damage. Except this time you only take 3.
Yeah, if I use the bardic inspiration, it wouldn't work.
Up, X
then anyway.
Libris. How you doing, man?
Quit pecking me, you motherfucker!
Basically. Alright, man. Jada.
I just imagine
it
like
is your
a
turn.
woodpecker, like. Ding,
Mhm.
ding, 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 ding.
I'm gonna take a shot at it. That's
Sinks
it,
a
right?
shaft deep into his flank.
something. Alright, then I'm gonna do my Colossus Slayer because I remembered it this time,
Nice.
which adds an extra 1d8. So 16 points of damage.
Nice. It groans in pain.
Alright, I'll just end my turn there.
Alright. Broken Tusk.
Let's see. I am going to give Captain Snack Bardic Inspiration. So that gives Snack a D6 to any D20 roll of their choice.
And that lasts for how long?
10 minutes.
So use it or lose it, sister. And does
Does
that
my
complete your
Eldritch
turn?
Blast use a D20?
It does.
What? Dope.
Can I do Vicious Mockery again on the bear, or that 20 make it kind of immune to it?
Roll Arcana. Heat of the moment, you would probably just chalk it up to it's just not. It doesn't understand language, let alone mockery and insults.
Okay.
You just get the feeling that it just doesn't work on him. Because like you wouldn't intrinsically know that he had rolled a 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd just be like, oh well, that didn't work.
Mm. Let's see. I'm gonna roll medicine, see if anyone got hurt.
Okay.
Who took the most damage? Alright.
Oh, definitely.
Uh,
Kodos!
Mm-hmm.
Jesus!
Good guy, Kodos.
What up, man? Thank you very much for that $2 holla. Keeping that bar in business, man.
Give yourself 6 health, Scruffles.
Thank you.
So I don't know if you were here before. I had mentioned I'm gonna extend the halfway monthly goal bar for tomorrow. Should have been today, but because I didn't stream yesterday, I'll stream tomorrow instead. I might just do the whole weekend. We'll see how it goes. Because we're still pretty far off. I want to give y'all guys a chance, so. To make me humiliate myself by eating 5 random canned goods all mixed together.
She already fall asleep. Oh,
We
nope.
did. Oh, there she goes. There she goes.
If you have a narcoleptic cat, totally do.
Mm-hmm. She's liking it.
did she maybe tucker herself out? Like, did she run around a lot earlier?
Yeah.
Oh,
She
that's fine.
has 30-minute bursts of complete psychosis,
Mm-hmm.
and then she sleeps for like 3 hours.
Yep. That's the life cycle of a kitten.
Mm-hmm.
Or a
That's
puppy.
about how their batteries work.
Mm. She's pretty good though.
Well, no, it's not gonna be anything like dog food or cat food or anything like that. It has to be something like reasonable that like I would find in a grocery store around here. This would be like if I had to survive the zombie apocalypse and had to make something with 5 ingredients basically. It'll be more like that than like schlop together. I think would make more sense.
Yeah, there's still a lot
I think I'll go with
really
like the 5 or 6
disgusting
ingredients
things.
because some stuff like you just couldn't do that with. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like if it's like green beans or something, like I'm not just gonna put that in a pot and heat it up and just burn them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll come up with something. No, I'm sure it won't be too horrible.
She's
Maybe.
watching you guys.
But I'll also be doing
Hi, Katie.
I'll also be doing a marathon stream of the Walking Dead games by Telltale. So, season 1, 400 days. Michonne, season 2. And possibly, depending on when I do it, the beginning of season 3. Because that's coming out in about 5 or 6 days, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, I think Twitch Prime is giving away.
I got
season
episode
one.
one
Yeah,
and
season
2 so
2,
far.
Yeah.
Mm.
I see it, I'm like, claim.
Yeah, I just didn't do the Twitch installer yet thing, so I might
Yeah.
have missed it.
Alright, so Scrubbles, you got your 6 healing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. That brings us to depth charge. What are you gonna do, bruh?
I'm gonna swing at a mofo.
Get 'em.
It's a hit.
17.
Oh yeah, you bring your axe down, cuts deep into its shoulder. It howls in pain. Sasha.
Can I make a wisdom save to know if I should or not roar back at it? Because we're trying to sort of be stealthy. And like if the owlbear is yelling,
Dude, plenty of noise has been made at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You yelling
Uh.
isn't gonna make any difference.
well, like an owlbear yelling, like it could be fighting another owlbear. I haven't heard like humanoid yelling. unless Sasha yelled.
She probably did.
Spells have been
Getting
being
attacked
cast.
by about a 500,
Okay, then that-
600 pound.
And I just like yell back at
Okay.
this bear while it's in pain, like.
All right. Don't think so much, Trip. Be a barbarian. Do barbarian
That's what I was
thing.
seeing if I should wisdom save.
No, you don't get a save for that. Just be a barbarian.
Okay.
You can't save against being yourself. Put that on a t-shirt. That shit's deep. Alright.
Right?
Sasha, what are you doing?
Eldritch Blast. Do I get advantage? No, I don't.
You certainly do not.
So, is it the attack roll that I get the 1d6 on, Ewok? Or the damage?
It would be on an attack.
The attack roll, any d20 roll.
Oh, okay.
Your damage is not d20.
Yeah, I got it.
I wish.
5. 5.
Flavor it.
Oh.
Whiner.
Does it only do the thing on a crit, though? The thing where it, like, sucks out their soul and makes them into a dry, husky thing?
Yeah, I would only do that on a...
Okay. So, what's just a normal attack with Eldritch Blast look like? It's probably the same, like, black, smoky thing with, like, a sharper inner part that just, like, shoots through its eyeball.
Yeah, it's force damage, so I always pictured it as, like, Iron Man's and lasers.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like that.
So yeah, it just smacks him in the face and like crushes in like
Kind of
half
like a
of his
beam,
face.
but it's got some concussive force to it.
Yeah.
Gives him a good whacking.
His face is half smushed in.
Like a can of beer.
Mhm.
Mooshed.
Maybe it came in on both sides and went.
Congratulations, you have bested. Owlbear.
Brains came out the eyes and trickled out the ears.
Damn Scuffles.
He said flavor it.
It's pretty flavorful.
Put some
Everybody
pepper on it. It's
take
done.
175 experience.
It's all of us.
Yep.
It's 175, right?
Correct. Alright. And
After I
combat.
calm down from raging, I'll go find Fleasack and slump him over my shoulder.
Okay. Roll investigation. You're having a hard time finding him.
God damn it. Can I help?
Sure.
This fucker's been bailed.
Well, I did kind of knock him unconscious.
I imagine a giant snake came and took him away.
Investigation. Fuck.
Yeah, you're looking around, you don't see him anywhere.
Come on, Ewok.
Well, I wasn't trying to look for him.
You just happen to find him.
I just followed my
Kind of
nose.
rolled under a fern, you know.
Is he
He's
still
small.
unconscious?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna treat him like Dust is treating his kitty, except an ugly version.
Yeah, I'll point him out. I'll point it out to the party where he's at.
Okay. So you're picking him up depth charge?
Yep.
Alright.
I'm gonna sniff. I'm gonna sniff his face.
Whose face?
Fleabag's face. And then I
Smells
want
like
to
goblin.
sniff. Well, then I want to sniff Snack's face.
Smells like
I
snack.
washed, I perfumed. I don't smell like him.
My character notices this and mimics the sound of Fleasack puking. Earlier. Again.
I just like glare at you like
As soon as I hear that, I just start laughing.
He's like, "Bleh."
Ew, don't make that noise.
And on that note, we are going to take a short break. So Scruffles can go check on her laundry. Because it has been exactly 1 hour, you're welcome.
Make sure
Good
nobody
job.
pooped in it.
I'm good at laundry timers. I have natural
It's a useful
timing
skill.
when I have a timer. But anyway, we're going to be right back in about 5 minutes, guys, so don't go anywhere. Just going to grab some water, grab laundry, do what you need to do, and we will be right back.
Dog's internal clock is on fleek.
Fucking pagan. Tell your gods they're ready for blood. I thought my jokes were bad.
All right. What's up, guys? I'm just waiting for Scruffles to be back. She should be along. So, I made a new overlay for my face cam. I think this one's better looking. Last one was kind of basic. You know, I just had the camera, essentially. This one I think looks a bit nicer. I got the schedule up there. Big changes. Quality upgrades. I do need to work on the lighting. The green screen's a little bit choppy around the edges. Like, it doesn't look too bad. Like, as long as I'm scaled down a little bit, but that's awesome, Falrook. How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Professor Falrook of the 18th Legion. Been up since 4 a.m. Dude, that's brutal. Go get some rest, man. Thank you for stopping by, Loki. You are a gentleman and a fine individual. I look forward to hanging out with you at PAX again, brother. Alright, I'm gonna switch it back to the other screen and Scruffles can just hop in. She's damn well ready. Alright, Scruffles can just join us whenever she's ready. I'm gonna switch back. Here we go.
Somebody probably did poop in her laundry.
It's very, very
Now it's
possible.
blowed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The dryer blew up. What, Sphinx? What? Okay, then. Randomly getting assaulted.
Most people would be like, be too careful, you don't want it to get really attached and then get separation anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm gonna get separation anxiety.
Ow. She's sitting on my knee, reaching out from under the edge of my desk, so all I see is claws flying out at my hand. This cat is psychotic.
Yeah, I'm pretty bummed out about Arcade, man. Like, I really enjoy that game a lot. And I would be playing the shit out of it. But instead, what I'm doing is trying like hell to play the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you just do what Trip does?
What, play on fucking EU server?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want
It works.
I don't want to go anywhere multilingual.
But we're gonna get all the Brazilians again.
That's not true. They're busy. They're busy in Black Desert, man.
I think I pissed some French people off by
Oh, what
placing
else
my
is new?
house.
I don't know why you go picking on the French, Trip.
I didn't. I was just doing my little farm stuff, and they
Yep.
come up to me and they're like,
Don't you
"Bend
like
me."
their
I'm like,
bread?
"The fuck you talking about?
Don't
you take
you
our
like their
spot."
toast.
And like, "We kill you." And I was like, Okay.
Well,
I'm like, here's
haven't
my
Legacy
Twitch. Follow me
servers-
to gank me better.
I've heard Legacy servers have been having shitty disconnects all day too.
Mm. One of the reasons I left the
Alright, I'm
clan as
here.
in Jedi Outcast
Welcome
was
back.
because one of the admins decided it was a good idea to ban the entire country of France.
Hmm.
I thought that was a bit overkill, so it's like, okay, it's a bit crazy.
I would agree with that, Falrook, if I ever understood what they were saying, but they usually speak Spanish, or I guess it would be Portuguese, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it's Portuguese.
I hear how
I
Brazilians
always
are
make
for
that mistake at
us
first, but then...
is
Yeah.
how Russians are for EU players.
I don't know. I don't think anybody's intrinsically toxic, but because of their nationality, but
Mm-hmm.
culturally maybe. They probably get away with a lot more shit than we do in America, so there's that. Just most of the world is not as politically correct as the United States. So it's just different. They have different values and different thresholds of appropriate conduct, I guess. Like Canada. Been in the laundry basket.
Mm-hmm.
Yucky, yucky, yucky. Alright, so. Getting back into it. What's up, Kath? You guys, and Pi. You guys just defeated yourselves an owlbear. What you doing?
Mm. I want to collect its eyes.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a little pouch full of eyeballs, assorted eyeballs.
Candy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a light salt.
Mm-hmm. They're chewy.
Get them nice and crispy.
Mm-hmm. Dry them out like raisins.
Ooh, so they get like that pudding skin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yummers. Okay. Anybody else want any parts of the corpse, I guess? Nothing to loot. It's just a big beastie.
I'm not
Could
sure
turn
how-
some of it into rations, I guess.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
not
how it would
especially
taste.
known for its good flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's hunted as a nuisance more than it's hunted for any kind of meat.
Then I'll leave it.
I mean, you probably wouldn't give too much of a shit, but Sasha definitely wouldn't want to eat. Like, if anybody was gonna eat it, I'd say it would probably be the orc. Maybe
Yeah,
the
it's the
ranger
orc.
if he was, like,
Hates
hungry enough,
everything.
but... You could go either way with that one.
The kitty probably would if it's high in nutrients, because that's how cats eat stuff like. That's why they'll lick earwax, because they smell the nutrients in it.
Speaking of puke, Ruffles' character got her mouth puked in by a goblin.
We don't talk about that.
We talk about
We
that
totally talk about that.
until
Like,
the end of
every
days.
chance we get. Hey, you guys remember that
That's
time?
a story
Miss
that
Russell's character got her mouth picked in?
grandfathers will pass down to their grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
Going to poison spray you all in your mouths.
Much like Fix a Flat.
Or 550
He
pounds
walks
of rope.
He's just went.
He walks face went super stern for like half a second. Or 500
Hey,
pounds of
look.
rope.
It's 550 pounds.
550 pounds of rope. That's a lot of goddamn rope.
Yeah.
I'm swole. I can carry it all.
So what are you guys doing?
Head on down the trail.
Keep 'em moving? Alright, make a
Yeah.
survival check.
Mm.
Alright.
17.
Now, you're going through pretty much open fields. There's not a whole lot of landmarks to go by, and it's about at this point that you realize you've been kind of going in the wrong direction.
Whoops.
Not
God
terrible
damn
wrong
it.
direction, but
Off enough to add it to our time.
it's it seems that the rain and fog has definitely set you back a bit. It's kind of hard to keep track of your direction when there's a thick fog, and like I said, it's relatively flat fields. Not even really a whole lot of like terrain differences to use as landmarks.
Yeah.
Or for any kind of perspective. So very easy to like start walking in circles, you know what I mean? Just start making little increments to the left over time.
That adds up. Alright.
So
So how long will it take us to get back on course?
you've kind of been tracking more to the north than you would.
Back.
And trip. Roll perception.
Forward's got a point, Scribbles. The intimidation thing.
Fleasack momentarily regains consciousness, vomits again, moans something. You're not able to catch what it was, and passes back out. Kind of just vomit, drool, just kind of slowly draining out of the corner of his mouth and dripping onto the ground.
I'm gonna like wipe him off in the grass or something.
Drag his face.
Yeah, he's just kind of like ragdoll, just totally limp.
And I'm gonna look at Broken Tusk and be like, he moaned something, and he's the one that knows how to get into the city.
We'll wake him up once we get there.
He knows how to get there.
We just have to get to the outskirts of the city. The entrance is at the outskirts. You could sleep for a bit more.
Technically, it's all outskirts.
There might be a secret path. Do you have any more of that perfume on you?
I don't think I would have any smelling salts.
Just dump him on the nose until he wakes up.
You could
I
heal
thumped
him.
on the nose.
Is there water nearby? Just stick him in, throw him in the pond. And hope that he wakes up and doesn't drown.
Can anyone swim?
I imagine I can
What
swim.
I
Athletics.
can.
I made no mention of a pond. I'm sure you could find some. If you looked hard enough, you could find something to try and drown him in, I guess.
Oh, I'm so tempted to just be on his face.
What up, Buckle?
Buckle's here. Hi, Buckle. Is Buckle feeling better?
Ew.
So what you doing?
That could work up, buddy.
I'm gonna try waking him up, like shaking him a little bit.
Can I even have perfume? Because I did that as just like flavor.
Trip, roll
It'd be nice to actually
medicine with disadvantage.
She just bit my foot.
have. You deserved it.
He kind of
Probably.
slowly opens his left eye, and eyeball kind of just rolling around, like comes to rest
Jam your
on
thumb
you,
in it.
like totally glossed over, dilated. What?
You're supposed to take us to the fucking place.
Not there yet. Where is this?
Somewhere between Cork and Host. Is that what it
Horst.
was? Horst.
Horse, yeah.
Snake lady, bitch.
You threw up
I-
in my mouth.
I look at her.
Fucking sucker punched me. You fucking
You
sucker,
threw
you
up
dirty fucking
in my mouth.
dirty
He's just sharing his alcohol,
traitorous
Scuffle. Jeez.
snake.
Don't judge his goblin culture.
I want to aim him and squeeze to make him puke at her again.
Okay, roll strength.
You're gonna crush this poor goblin.
Just think of his,
I
like,
don't want to
vertical
squeeze
back.
him to death, like squeeze enough to like make like a.
Oh boy.
I'm not trying to kill him.
So you get a bit overexcited, you squeeze and you hear snap, pop, pop, ribs breaking, he howls in pain,
There
unconscious.
goes our stealth check.
I
And
look
no
at-
vomit comes out.
Moron. We needed him alive.
I
He's
hold
still
him up
technically
like a limp baby to broken
start-
tusk, and I'm like, can you fix it?
I start orc laughing. Orc laughter.
Can I heal him?
Sure.
I just like have my head in my hands, just like, oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna roll medicine to know if healing him will repair his ribs and all that.
Yeah, I mean that's you've seen cure wounds do that before, or whatever it may be. Curative magics will mend broken bones and cuts and bruises.
I healed him.
Okay. You heal him for 7. He's still unconscious.
Well, at least he's not dying.
I pat him on the head. I'm like, we gonna have to work on that routine. Like holding him up like a little puppet.
All right.
I just like glare at you and look back at Bird
Hug
dude.
him and squeeze
What's
him
your name?
and call him George. You guys don't know my name yet.
Oh yeah. I just look at you and
Say
say,
my name,
Bird,
say
let's
my name."
just go.
Can't cause I'm a.
Jesus.
Sorry.
All right. Well, push
Music
on, I
just
guess.
took my soul,
It happens.
like the rhythm,
hmm
and then it moves you.
Yep, that too.
So you guys making your way back to towards
Trying
where
to get
you're
back on
headed?
course, yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to do another survival?
No, that 17 will carry you, kind of get you back on course.
Cool.
But what I do need you to do, I'm assuming you guys are doing the same marching order.
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception.
Fuck. Ooh.
Awesome. You see a very, very faint light in the distance. Too far at this distance to make out any kind of details. Sorry. It's kind of like, with a 24, you rolled a 20. I'll tell you that you know that it's a fire of some type.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can see kind of
It's
it
nighttime,
flickering.
too.
Like you're more so seeing the effects of the fire more than you are seeing the flame itself. You know what I mean?
I want to stealth and try and get close enough to check it out.
It's a ways ahead.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can see like a candle 10 miles over flat terrain, so yeah, it could be really far.
And whatever it is, it's not like a roaring flame. It's like a low fire. Like
Somebody trying to
literally
keep
nobody
low-key,
else would
kind
have
of.
been able to pick that out. But
Do we want to evade it or try and I'm sure I've heard the word fire before.
Hmm.
So I kind of point and say fire or campfire. I want to tell
yeah,
them.
fire, light, something like that.
Light, yeah.
You'd be able, yeah, that like basic words like that. Sure.
Well, my controller just got disconnected.
Whoops. You didn't need that. That's not your stuff anymore.
It's a piece of shit anyway. It like literally barely works. But So yeah, I want to communicate that there's a fire over there. Bless you, Trip, because you look like you just sneezed. And you guys want to... I shrug. What do you guys want to do about it? Do you want to avoid it? I kind of, hand gesture. Do you want to avoid it or go towards it or...
Can I
Yeah.
use Fleasack as sort of like an 8-ball to see if he like shake him a little bit? Like, what do we do?
All signs point to yes.
I just look at Death Charge and I say, don't do more damage to our guide. Just hold him and keep him safe. Now, are we going to kill the people who have set up a fire or go around? I vote we murder them. I could use a snack.
It would technically be breakfast for you.
And more like lunch.
Oh, it's closer to midnight.
Yeah.
I'll stealth closer.
But we'll go with you up to a certain point until you need to sneak.
Mhm.
Because
Get
you
up
like,
closer and I take a peek.
yeah, you said it was really far away, right? Though. Fuck.
Oh yeah. Like he's pointing into the distance. You guys can roll perception with advantage. Like if he's pointing it out to you. Yeah, you have no idea. Broken Tusk, you kind of see it for a second, but even to you, it's extremely far away. The keen sight of birds is not to be understated.
Oh yeah, I'm still suspicious of.
Trip, you're used to kind of seeing
Very
things
good.
through the rain and, you know, as one who would be familiar with being on a ship at night, you know, you're used to picking out, these little details in the distance, so after a moment, you're able to see it as well. Can't tell what it is at this distance. It's much too far.
I look at Bird Boy and I say, we'll get closer, and you will find out who's there. And then, if we need to, we'll move in and we'll attack.
I nod.
Alright.
Please act silent, right?
He's not making any sound.
Okay. I was gonna gag him if he was like mumbling or something.
No, he's not making any noise.
Get him. Bite him.
See that?
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna
See
move
that?
towards
The Canadian
fire.
encouraging violence. Or
Only
violent
towards
people.
dust.
She's purring very loudly. So.
Because
Vancouver PD.
What?
It's at Vancouver PD. We got reports of a Canadian inciting violence.
Scan BC.
NBC. Canadian woman topples wine glass.
I did. I'm so sad.
Province despairs.
So yeah, we're moving towards the fire.
Going towards the fire. Okay.
And we're gonna stop and let Bird Boy sneak ahead.
Okay. So make a stealth roll, Dust. We'll just montage forward to that point.
26.
Awesome. Yeah.
Plus the silent. Elven
You get up
boots,
to
elven boots,
line of
elven
sight. It looks like a very, very old cabin.
Hmm.
So only one floor. Your basic kind of log cabin. Just openings for windows. Like there's no glass there.
Is the
And
fire inside or outside?
you see the doorway is just like a cloth hung over the opening, and it's slightly askew, so you can kind of see the inside a little bit as you approach. Roll perception. Okay. You know that there's at least 3 people in there. You hear several of them snoring. Another one occasionally shifts and sounds as though he's wearing armor.
I want to sneak up and try and peek through the curtain.
Okay. Make another stealth with advantage.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you get right up close to it. You can now see that there are 4 individuals in there that you can see.
Okay. And they're all asleep, or is somebody guarding, or?
You basically see that one is sitting up. You're not able to see. You're not able to see his torso, but you can kind of see like his leg poking out, and you can
What
tell
are
by the
they?
way it's situated that he's sitting in a chair
Okay.
or on a
Did you say-
barrel or stool or something like that.
Do I
What
see
they
any
are?
insignias, or?
You're not there, Sasha. You hush.
Like you said, one guy was wearing armor. Most armor, or a lot of armor anyway, will have some kind of, unless they're mercs, I guess. But do I see any kind of identifying marks?
Let me check something real quick. I gotta see what type of armor they're wearing. Yeah, they're all wearing chain shirts.
Okay. Well, I wanna move back and let them know.
And get on the perception. 19?
19.
You know that the one sitting up is wearing splint mail.
Okay.
What's splint mail?
It's like
Mail with
layers
splinted.
of, like bamboo, samurai armor, that kind of thing. Sort of.
Oh. Okay.
That's
And
close.
the light is coming from like a small stone fireplace.
I want to fall back and let them know.
Okay.
Because 4v4 is better than 1v4. So,
Usually. Make another stealth check.
just straight up.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Ninja.
Yeah, I mean you're incapable of making sounds with your footsteps, so
Yeah.
you're pretty much good to go in that regard. And it's dark. You have black feathers. You know, you blend into the night.
Mm-hmm. I want to, as soon as I get back, I want to scratch on the ground, 4 little hash marks. And,
Do I have to roll anything to interpret that? Because I'm pretty sure my character was gonna get it.
can you count?
I just want to make sure. I don't know. It's
Four
like, I know what
thin
you
lines.
mean.
Sasha would probably have no problem making that leap, but
Okay.
Depth Charge, on the other hand, might struggle.
Makes
I
sense,
just-
bird.
I just like look at it and look at the bird and say, "There's 4.
Mm-hmm. Or not.
Who are they? Allies or enemies?
It
Or
is.
unknown?"
They were
I'm trying
all
to like
human.
give you words so that you can like mimic them back to me.
Yeah. I'll just say enemy, and then because they were human, right?
You didn't.
Okay.
Oh, you did tell him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are they awake?
As far as you know, they're all human. The
They
3
look
you could
human.
definitely identify were human. The one who's awake, or probably awake, you don't know. Because you only
We don't
saw
have
them.
any
Same.
human allies on this island, right?
I don't think so. I think it's mostly we're working with orcs and monstrous humanoids and
Closest
shit
thing would
instead
be
of humans.
lycanthropes.
Yeah.
But the lycanthropes you're allied with probably are out hunting and killing things right now.
I do this, and when you ask if they're asleep, and I nod, yes, 3, and then 1, or 1 and kind of shrug. I couldn't really tell.
So 3 asleep, 1 awake. All
Mhm.
right. Well, shall we leave Fleasack here and continue on?
That's up to you guys. We could use him as a distraction.
Throw
at-
him in.
Yeah, or just leave him out on the edge. Like, I mean, my character can't really convey this though, so I
That's
guess.
actually a good idea.
But
Is that meta
Yeah,
now?
what
Can I
about it-
see it?
yeah, it would kind of be meta. I guess my character could kind of draw it in the dirt, sort of. But
Well, when I say like, should we leave him here? You can just be like,
What about like a hollowed out tree to stick him in?
There's
that
really
might
no
take a while
trees
to
around.
find.
Yeah.
no fields and
Oh,
shit.
I thought we were in like the forest.
I just say
Nope.
carry him until
Open
we're
fields.
close to the whatever it is, because I don't know what it is.
Think-
To the
think-
camp.
Rohan trip, where like fields and
Oh, we should light their little tent on fire.
the
Right.
cabin. Yeah, I was
That's how
thinking
my
that.
vodka
If we just
done
set fire
muted.
to it, and as they come rushing out, you're standing by the doorway with the axe.
Or we could just lock the doors.
There's
It's a
no
curtain
door.
for a door.
Ah,
As soon as he said there were no
Lock
doors,
the
I was like,
flap, eh?
fuck!
do I have a fire thing? I don't really have a fire thing.
Didn't somebody get some alchemist fire?
Ooh,
I did.
squirrel.
That would be
Alright.
pretty useful for.
I tell Depstrage, carry him to the edge and then put him down, and then I like pull out the alchemist fire and say, then I will use this.
Aye aye, mon capitaine.
How does alchemist fire?
It's Greek fire, basically. You light it on fire and it keeps burning and burning and burning. Napalm,
And then I can just
kinda.
like chuck it in.
That's up to Thog. I don't know.
Sure.
how
I don't-
he wants to
I just
house
don't know
rule
how I'd light
Greek
it,
fire.
or maybe we could just try and that would be dangerous though.
It's in the SRD.
What is?
Alchemist's Fire.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have it in your inventory.
I do.
Does it give a description?
Oh, make a range attack against a creature or object, treating the alchemist fire as an improvised weapon. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turn.
Super useful
Okay.
for trolls.
So the minute it hits air, it ignites. So pretty much just chuck
Oh,
it in
okay.
through the window, it'll break on the ground, and it'll just go.
Right, you don't have to light it. It just
Okay.
it's air reactive because it's alchemy.
Mhm.
It's better than
Who's
Greek
our
fire.
Who's our ranged person? I guess I would hand it to Bird Boy.
So if alchemist
Take
fire
this bird.
is better than
You're in
Greek
charge.
fire, would alchemist yogurt be better than Greek yogurt?
Probably. That's a good point.
God, we just go murder people
Well, you
now.
could make it like if you're an alchemist,
Let me try some.
you'd make it
alchemist
to
yogurt.
your exact specific, like exactly what you want.
Yeah, you'd have like yogurt schematics,
Like you'd have the perfect yogurt for your taste buds.
Like the molecule
like
change.
a centrifuge.
Go all Heisenberg. Making some blue yogurt. Highly addictive.
Atom collider.
I ask Dust character, can I call you something other than Bird Boy?
Has all the makings of a good pot of yogurt.
I don't like
while I'm
birds right
scratching
now.
stuff, you can read common, right? And just scratch Jada. J-A.
Can I read?
comma, D-A.
Yeah. It doesn't say that barbarians are illiterate.
I have -1 intelligence.
I tell you what it says.
Okay.
You'd probably
Jada, I
understand
just kinda-
most of what he wrote. I mean, I'm assuming he's not writing like a dissertation or like a copy of the Constitution. It's like
It's 4 letters and an apostrophe. So
I hear Trip like trying to sound it out slowly. I'm like, it says Jada.
I had it.
Sorry, just
That was
trying
so
to be
close.
helpful.
Almost there. Jeez.
Let's go.
Way to
I'm
spoil
hungry.
it. I'll never know how it ends now.
It ends in an A.
Now I sound like someone from Rhode Island. Jeddah. What the fuck's Rhode Island?
Just want to go kill people, please. Let's go.
Alright, so plan is I'm chucking Alchemist Fire at the cabin.
I thought you were
Yes.
shooting it in.
No, you're just gonna throw it
Throw
into
it.
the
Oh.
curtain.
Hmm.
Like the curtain's light enough that you could probably just like check it. Actually, you probably would just sneak up next to the doorway and just be like, whoop,
Toss it in.
underhand throw it.
I can try that.
Just make sure it breaks though.
Alright, so another stealth check.
Correct.
From everybody?
If everybody's moving up, then yes.
Alright, well I'm gonna move right up to the curtain and then try and toss this in.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like 30 feet away from the entrance.
All right. Roll perception. Just. You're about 5-10 feet away from the flap, and you hear a twig snap behind you, and then the sound of
I placed
whoever
food
was in
sack
that
on a
chair
twig.
stands up
Mm-hmm.
and begins walking towards the entrance.
Throw the fire.
Am I close enough to throw it?
Oh yeah, you're like I said, you're 5-10 feet away.
Alright, my attack would just be straight up dexterity, right?
Yep. Now my question:
Fuck.
Are you throwing it?
Fuck.
Are you throwing it preemptively, or are you waiting until you see something move into your field
I
of
was just
view
gonna
and-
throw it into the floor in the middle of the room.
Okay,
It's
so you
not a
weren't
big
gonna
room.
wait for a target, basically. You were
Mm-mm, I
just
was just gonna-
throwing
yeah.
into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Goes in, detonates, burst of flame, flammable objects catch fire. You hear
Mhm.
men screaming.
Bad rolls, things like that.
Yep. And we will begin combat.
Yay.
So, go ahead and roll your initiatives.
Ow. Sorry. So the 23, I guess.
Yep.
Since
And like I said, you can edit those.
Gotcha.
What up, Jesse? How you doing, man? I know you've been here. Sorry, I'm very out of it. I'm on like a week straight of just coughing and sneezing, and not being able to sleep. I sleep for like 2 hours at a time, and then I wake up sneezing. And
That
not being able to
sucks.
breathe through my nose, which is the worst thing ever. Scruffles, you with me on that? When your nose gets stuffed up?
Sinuses suck too. Like allergies.
I
and
want
shit.
to tear them off the front of my fucking skull and
Yeah, who
replace
needs a
them with
nose
something
anyway?
better.
Get a robot nose.
Make my sinuses great again. Alright, so Jada, you are first.
I'm going to fall. I'm gonna fall back away from the door.
Okay, how far back are you moving?
About 20 feet,
Okay,
25 feet.
do anything else?
Dodge is if you haven't attacked, right?
Yeah, you can dodge if you want.
Okay, I want to go into dodge.
Okay. Depth charge.
I'm ready to go and attack the first guy that comes out.
Okay. So which side of the door are you posted up on?
Would it make a difference?
Not particularly.
Okay, so
I'm
probably
just asking so I can keep track of the battlefield in my head.
I'm like, Are there like windows or anything?
Yeah. There's
The
one
side
window
with-
to each side, but there's
Oh.
plenty of room for you to not be seen.
Okay, so probably like the right side.
Okay.
No, wait, the left side.
Left side it is. Roll stealth. Because I'm assuming you're trying to remain hidden, correct? Alright. So... Okay. And you're at the ready to attack?
Yeah, so like the first person, if they come out like running, like, oh my god, I'm on fire, I'm just like,
Okay. Sasha?
Oh, that's a good plan, Scruffles.
God damn it!
Yeah. Awesome plan, Scruffles.
Thank you. There are no windows in this place, right?
Sounds great. There are 2 windows. One on either side of the door.
House looks like
Can
a
I see
demon.
anybody through the windows?
You can see a lot of fire and thrashing around. See kind of shadows moving around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
Prepare to Eldritch Blast the door.
Okay. Broken Tusk.
Wait, were there windows on the other side too?
Nobody bothered to look.
I move around to the back of the cabin.
You don't have that much movement.
Can I
Yeah,
double
easy.
move?
If you double move, you can. There is one window on the back side of the cabin.
Can I hide?
Nope, because you double moved.
Okay.
So you're literally like running. Make sense?
Yep.
Alright. And Broken
Alright.
Tusk.
I'm gonna notice depth charge going to the door, and to help him, I'm gonna go to the opposite side of the door.
Okay.
Would that be close enough to give advantage for each other?
It depends on the situation, but go ahead and roll stealth. Keeping in mind that like the ground, the bottom, the floor of the cabin is about at like your guys' knees. Like there's a step or 2 up into it.
So is it a wooden floor or?
Yeah.
I was thinking dirt floor. Okay. That's even better.
But yeah, same thing. I'll hold my rapier out.
Okay.
imagine him being like a fencer, like,
Good point, Scrubbles. Roasted.
toasted. Oh, you walked in and say oven roasted.
Roasted.
Fuck, I haven't
Roll
heard that in forever.
roll fire damage.
Roll fire damage. What is it? 1d4 per round.
Correct. It's a library. Has all the books.
1 point of fire damage.
All right. You hear a
Okay,
man in there
it's a
screaming,
library.
thrashing around. You got one of them for sure.
That's good. Get a ball again. Okay. You don't seem to give a shit.
Okay.
Kitty is adorable.
The one orange toe is what kills me. All the other toes are black, and like the bottom pads of her feet are all black except for that one toe.
Sasha. Roll perception.
Bit the shit out of my foot.
Starting to wish I had put more points into wisdom.
It's enough for you to realize that you see them coming out the back window. Or crawling out the back.
Smoldering.
Not the one she sees.
Oh.
You see one man crawl out who is not on fire. Then the second
Are
man
you-
crawl out who is not on fire.
Oh shit. I use the free to yell to the rest of the group. They're coming out the back!
As you do that, they move forward and attack you.
Crap.
Okay. I figured they would have seen me anyway because you wouldn't let me hide.
Well, it is dark and they are human. They don't have the
That's
same
true.
vision that you do.
Oh,
Gotta
well.
remember this stuff, Scruffles. Remember this stuff. All right.
Remember berries?
I
And
remember.
they are coming at ye with spears.
Goody.
First attack. Hits a 21. Second attack. Misses. And you take 4 piercing damage. As from hell's heart, he stabs at thee.
Snack kebabs.
And depth charge and broken tusk. Roll perception.
Let's roll.
All right. So broken tusk. You know that one of the ones inside is working to help put out the guy that's on fire. All right,
All right.
Jada, it is your turn.
I heard Sasha yell out, right?
Yeah, you would have been close enough to hear her holler.
Can I see anybody, or would I have to move around?
You'd have to move from your current position, but you could kind of, you know what I mean, move laterally.
Mm-hmm. I want to move and try and get eyes on her and see if I can get a shot at who she's talking about. Would I be able to position myself that way?
What's the range on your dark vision? 60?
60, I think.
Yeah, you'd be within range to see them.
And even after moving, I'm able to take a shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just. Nope. Whiffed it.
Arrow goes sailing past your head, Scruffles.
Hi, Scruffles.
It appears that Jada heard you.
Mm-hmm.
Depth charge.
What's up?
I use my aggressive trait to move in there and axe the guy trying to put the guy on fire out.
Let him burn.
I believe you're gonna have to use some of your movement before you do aggressive. Because I think you have to see the person in order to use that. And you don't have line of sight, basically. So basically you'll have to move 10 feet of your movement and then you can aggressive for 5, or you can just move an extra 5 feet and attack.
Okay, I'll just move in. I'll just move in.
You got the right idea. It's just this particular encounter is preventing you from doing that.
Okay.
Because you don't have line of sight, basically.
I'll rage, then move in then.
Think of it as like a World of Warcraft Warriors charge. Like, you still have to have line of sight in order to...
Jumping better not make them avoid
So you
it.
said you're raging?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go in, you rage, swing.
Swinging
You
at
have
the
a
guy
choice of
helping
targets.
the non-flaming one.
You're hitting the guy who's not on fire.
Yes.
Okay. At this point, neither of them are on fire. But one of them has obviously been burned.
Then I'll hit the burned one.
Okay. Burnt one it is. Roll to hit.
Extra crispy.
I miss.
You do indeed miss. Broken Tusk, it is your turn.
I am going to see my orc friend run in there and then follow him and also swing. Well, pierce, stabby at the burnt one. But I'm going to use my inspiration that I have on that to stabby him. Well, no, I would have advantage anyways because he's there, right?
Yes, because you're both attacking the same target.
Okay. Oh.
That's a hit.
Oh.
Roll a d100.
He just
You
like
have smelly body
prances and
parts?
does a spin and does
Just
the
put some
needle
vinegar
thing.
on it.
Like,
What up, Bird versus Plane with a $10 holla. What's up, dude? Says cheers, nerds. Thank you very much for that donation. I really, really appreciate that, dude. That helps me out more than you know. Nothing to ruin your bank account like being sick and having to buy a bunch of fucking over-the-counter medicine. It's expensive now, man.
Yeah,
Remember
for sure.
when NyQuil used to be cheap? Now they're gouging us
$5 for
because they
rheumatism.
know we can't get health insurance. But anyway, thank you very much, Bird versus Plane. Let's get some love up in chat for that excellent, excellent gentleman who helped you learn something today with the help of Steve Brule. Got smelly body parts? Let's put some vinegar on it.
Holy guacamole.
You big Dumbo. So Scruffles, so you have a picnic, and you go to the picnic and you put down the blanket and you have your sandwiches. You eat your sandwiches, and then for dessert you have some vanilla ice cream. And you go and you grab the vanilla ice cream and you find, oh no, it's covered in ants. So you,
how did I
you
know it
don't,
was
you
going to
don't
be
throw
covered in
away the
ants?
ice cream. You eat that because that's protein.
I feel like Dogs told us that before.
Rules. That's one of my favorite ones. You big Dumbo.
He called you a Dumbo. It means you get big ears.
Anyway. So with a 78 on the critical hit table, and you're striking with what exactly?
Rapier.
Is that listed as slashing or piercing? I believe that's piercing.
Piercing, yeah.
Piercing.
It says piercing in the damage.
Ooh, you got him right in the knee.
The
The
Lord
owl's in
venturing for
pain.
him.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
That's the first one.
Yeah. Alright. So... Alright, your damage has been noted, sir. And does that complete your turn?
That does complete my turn.
Okay. Did I skip Sasha?
No, she got impaled by a spear.
Well, I still get to do
oh, yeah.
something.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you
I-
skipped her. Yeah.
Well, you guys are the same initiative anyway, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So they're both right in front of me?
Oh, yeah.
Can I Misty Step and Charm Person all in the same round?
You cannot because Charm Person is a first level spell and not a cantrip. You could Misty Step and cast a cantrip.
Oh, I do that then. Oh, wait, can I cantrip then Misty Step?
Either is fine.
I would like to poison spray them first and then Misty Step.
Okay. Go ahead and do your poison spray.
Constitution save?
Saves, eh?
Your kitty is the perfect candidate to be Pirate Kitty IRL.
Ooh, one of them eats shit, and what's the DC on that? 14. The other one
14.
passes.
Wait, what?
Other one
She's not
passes.
familiar.
So is it half damage? Or no,
Don't
it's not half.
appreciate that. I don't think so. Hold on. Poisson spray. The spell's
Poisson.
damage increases by 1d12 when you. Oh, that's not. Nope. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage. Doesn't say anything about half damage.
And sucks to your ass, Mark.
Well, that's poopy. Why did you take half?
It's a cantrip.
No.
So you cast poison spray, now what?
I did 12 damage. And then I
And?
Misty Step away.
Okay. Where are you Misty stepping
Towards
to?
Jada.
Okay. Noted.
And that's like 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you still have movement.
Yeah, I'll move another like 15 feet. Just kind of like back up behind Jada.
You'd have to move about 20 to get behind him.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. And does that complete your turn?
Actually, I'll just move 15. I'll go like side by side with him and then stop.
Okay. And does that complete your turn?
That is, yes, that's it.
Okay. They are going to press their attack on you for sure. So
Not
they
three
move
sure,
and
not
attack
five sure.
the snack.
No!
Oh, they do.
Thank you. I was on my
There's
nose
a
that
bird
time.
right next to me! Tastes like chicken!
At this point, you
Wait a
can
second.
realize their armor is uniform.
Mm.
They're using more sophisticated tactics than what you might usually find in an enemy. Teamwork. That guy misses. That guy probably hits. Because he hits.
There's a 1 in
19.
there!
He's rolling with advantage because they're ganging up on you.
That's some bullshit. 12 armor. Died. Dead. Done.
That's what I'm saying, Greg. I
You're
think
gonna be
that's what
fine,
she's
you
trying
big
to say.
sissy. Take 4 damage.
I'm at 2!
Be
With
quiet
2
about
health!
it. You take your 2 damage, you be quiet about it.
Oh, I'm only taking 2 damage now? Alright.
Oh, no, 4. You
No,
said
you already
2
said
and
it.
threw
It's
me
too late.
off.
It's too late.
No backsies.
No backsies. No take backsies.
I can make you take more damage.
Ewoks would take backseat.
Meteors are known to fall from the sky.
You're very lucky you live in a different country.
Alright. And the 2 inside are definitely
Dear
going
Trump.
to attack
Canadian threatened me.
the orc. First attack on depth charge is going to hit a 20.
Yep.
And the second attack on depth charge is going to hit more than that.
Yeah.
So
The 18.
yeah, I'll roll the damage separate. You're raging, so that's 4. And 1. Hack slash. Jada, it is your turn.
Yes.
They are right in your face and stabbing at the snake.
Crap.
And
How
she
far can
looks
I move?
awful.
How far can I move and still make a shot?
What's that?
How far can I move and still make a shot?
Well, here's how the game rules work for ranged combat in the situation that you're in. You can take a shot without moving at disadvantage. If you move away to get rid of that disadvantage, I get a free attack. Or rather, 2 free attacks. God!
You're killing him.
Kodos! God fucking damn it, Kodos! Thank you so much, dude, for that $2 holla. Show some love, please, for Mr. Kodos. Keeping it alive
Disadvantage.
by killing me softly. Well, not really softly. So you're gonna take the shot at disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay, 16 is a hit.
All right. Is he at full hit points?
He is not.
Okay, then it'll be an extra 1d8 on it. So 13. Extra 1 point, so
Nice.
14 points of damage.
Nice shooting, Legolas. Good thing
I
you had
know,
that
right?
extra 1, because that brought him to 0, so down he
Oh.
goes.
Rip.
Alright. And does that complete your turn?
I can move away, right? And then I'll still get the 1 attack of opportunity.
Correct.
Okay, I'll take that risk.
Okay.
AC 16. So,
15. Your armor takes a damage.
alright.
Just
I'm
make a
gonna pull
note of
back.
that somewhere on your character sheet. Doesn't matter where. Just as long as you know where it is.
I'll
Every
pull
two-
back about
Every
15
2
feet,
damage
20
that your
feet.
armor takes, your AC goes down by 1.
How much damage did it take?
It only took 1 damage. So your AC is currently unchanged. But when it takes another damage, then your AC will go down by 1 until you repair your armor or replace it.
Alright.
Yeah, you did, Kodos. Gotta be gentle.
Alright, so I'm gonna move back about 20 feet
Okay.
and post up for the next turn.
Alright, depth charge.
I'm a swing at the burnt guy again.
Alright.
Do I have advantage?
You do now. That is a hit.
Wow.
9 damage
11.
heard.
Because I'm raging.
Ooh, 11 damage. Noted. Sasha Snack.
So there's just one dude now.
Correct.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him in the fucking face.
Alright. Disadvantage.
What?
Disadvantage. He's in your
I
face.
wanna-
Combat.
Ranged attack. 16 hits.
11.
He dead.
Finally! I just like put my hands out since he's so close. And it, like, the force of it just like completely caves in his chest and he falls down.
Gross. Savage.
Nobody
Alright.
pokes this neck.
Savage AF.
Broken
family.
Tusk. Your turn.
I am going to stabby at the one that I stabby at earlier.
Alright. That's a hit. And away he goes.
I'm going to
Down
start
to
purring loudly. That's my bonus action. Purring very
Okay.
loudly.
Alright.
For
What's
effect.
a man to do? Fire's grown to be decent sized. Adler's getting out of there. He's gonna attack. Coming for you, depth charge. And missing. Oh, he does. He actually makes 2 attacks. I've been fucking around with this guy. Really, bro? I just played you up like, oh, he makes 2 attacks. They're both equally horrible. Right, Jada.
He was in the special classes.
It is your turn.
Let's see.
The 2 outside are dead. The 2 inside, you still hear the sounds of combat.
Alright, I'm gonna try and make my way into the cabin. Can I get line of sight through the window?
Yeah,
At the target?
the curtain would have fallen down or moved to the side enough. You'd be able to see.
Alright, I want to take a shot at the non-crispy one.
Well, there's only one left standing.
Oh, there's just. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just take a shot. At him
Getting
then.
line of sight's gonna be difficult. He's gonna have cover.
Okay. So disadvantage or.
Yeah. That is a miss. Not able to thread that
Duck.
needle. It's a tough
Arrow
angle.
whizzes by. Yeah.
But if you went in there, you wouldn't really be able to take a shot either, so.
Too close.
Depth charge.
Can I grab him around his neck?
You can certainly try. That'll be an athletics roll.
Okay. Does this have advantage?
Are you specifically trying to grab him around his neck?
Well, like, I want to grab him and put his face in their fire.
Alright, so make an athletics check.
Okay.
And he gets 17, so you barely got him.
Oh.
So now you're grappled. If you want to try and force him to move anywhere, you're going to have to make that check again.
Okay.
Alright, you throw him into the fire.
I want to hold his face, like his head down in it.
You're going to take damage from that.
Oh.
So you're trying to pull a Clegane?
What about with my foot?
That's not
Like-
going to work.
Oh. Not if I like press it on the back of his neck?
He's not helpless, you just have him grappled. You have a hold of him. That doesn't mean you can just... You know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, tell him what he has to do to just keep him in the fire.
I'm just saying, like, if you want to hold his face down in this, like, wall fire, like, that's going to hurt you.
Use a stick.
Now I'm raging, I don't know better.
Okay. So roll a d6. And that's what you'll both take. And he's screaming and hollering. Sasha.
I'm laughing.
What's like the closest window to me?
There's one to the right of the door, to the left of the door. The one to the
I'm just
left is where
Not
all
sure
the
where
action's
I
happening.
am in relation to.
Tell me what you would like to do, and I'll tell you the fastest
I
way
would
of
like to
doing it.
just get line of sight on one of the guys in Eldritch Blast.
You'd probably have better luck trying to go through the window,
Okay.
but it'll still have cover.
So I don't have enough movement to go through the door inside and Eldritch Blast?
There's not enough room inside.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The only
You can
one
go
alive is
inside
the-
and Eldritch Blast if you don't mind standing in the fire.
I
is-
do mind that.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I was thinking the only
I
one.
just want you
is
to
the
have
trip,
your
like,
options.
Getting the only one alive.
I think chat should decide. Should Scruffles go into the fire? Just walk in. Be like, fuck
Straw
this.
poll.
Do it.
You know what they're gonna say. They're mean to me. Just like everybody
They're
else.
not mean to you.
I just can't.
They're
I
mean to
Eldritch Blast.
everyone, though. In like every chat.
Is it disadvantage or
It
normal?
is at disadvantage. Still a hit.
12.
Phew. Catches him right in the shoulder. Broken tusk.
I'm going to look at depth charge, having this man's face into the fire, and continue to purr loudly, and that's my turn.
Okay. Alright. Roll your athletics to keep a hold of me. Alright. He's gonna make an attack with disadvantage. And critically fail.
Oh dear.
Let's see. It doesn't make sense given the situation.
Boo.
I'll reroll again.
Yay.
He twists his arm. Doesn't
That's
quite
it.
get the swing off right. Jada, your turn.
Mm. The only one left alive is the one he has pinned, right?
Correct.
Would I be able to just walk in and slit his throat?
Like I said, he's not.
Not
Helpless.
helpless, but I can get within melee range. And
Your attack would have advantage.
okay, I'm good with that. I want to walk in and try to slash at him or whatever while he's burning.
Okay.
$17 hit.
Yeah, and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
You're getting pretty close to that fire if you're hitting him with a sickle. Okay.
Alright.
And yeah, 17 does it.
1 damage.
Alright. Yeah, you slash at. You're going for his neck, but you catch his chin instead. You know,
Yeah, he's
he's
got like a
thrashing
scar there
around.
now.
Next. Depth charge.
Is this fire on the ground or a wall? You said something about a wall.
Both.
Because I thought it was like a campfire, like a little campfire they had.
Well, alchemist fire that was
Other
thrown
things
in at the
catch
start.
fire, though, so that
Yeah.
was a while ago. It's
And we
been
just
burning.
realized that we created a really big beacon.
Mhm.
Oops.
Can I like pick him up out of the fire and like push him into it, like sort of like throwing his head? Or if it's, I don't know if I'm like, on the ground or against the wall.
Kind of both. Like the part where the corner meets the wall. Like what? I'm not sure why you're asking.
It would make a little bit more sense if I was like pulling his head against the wall and then they pulled back and like pushed him into it.
Sure, we can do that. You tell me.
Sort of, I like throwing his head, I guess. Or
Okay.
just push
You're
him.
You're pushing him into the fire.
Just
Don't
just
overthink
roll
it, Trip.
athletics. Just roll athletics. Okay. Got him. Roll a D3 plus strength. All right, so you take 7 damage from that and roll a D6 for the fire.
How is he still alive? Jesus.
He's tough. Sasha?
Can I like be sitting in the windowsill and just like casually casting so he doesn't get covered?
You'll have to climb up into the windowsill.
The fire's on the opposite wall and floor, right?
Sure.
Hasn't spread to the
It's
entire thing.
spreading.
Okay.
Roll
Now I'll just
insight.
cast it. Oh, okay, alright, I can do that. 6.
Sure. Seems like it could be a logical idea to sit in the windowsill.
Do I have to do that? I don't want to do that anymore.
It doesn't make any difference to me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Roll your D100, ma'am.
Why? Sorry, everybody inside. Oh.
Normally I wouldn't have this happen. You must have said like the wrong syllable or some shit.
Please don't pull up on my
Roll
face.
your damage.
No, please be low. Oh no,
Roll another D10.
I don't want to. Please don't be high. Oh, it's
You take 16 damage as your spell backfires.
I'm dead.
Yeah, you only had what, 2?
2. My total is 24 though, so
You're not dead.
I'm not dead. I'm just like bleeding out. All you hear is like, poof,
With
from outside.
With Eldritch Blast, I'm gonna say you're not bleeding out. You're just
Concussed.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just at 0. You don't have to.
So I
make
don't
roll.
have to do death saves.
No.
Okay.
Just you guys hear a bright flash and a scream outside, and
They
uh,
hear a bright flash. That's cool.
yes. You know, like when
Colors
you can,
make sound, Scruffles.
like when you can taste the psychosphere.
Yeah.
Tastes like aluminum, ash. Glad somebody got that.
No.
Yes, English only. But
It's English.
it's English.
That's what I speak. 'Cause I'm always single.
Forever alone. All by myself.
Listen to that song every night
I
before I
was
go to bed.
Eldritch blasting myself in the face. Because I heard it was good for opening up your pores. Shit's important, alright?
Bruising is good for the face.
So does that complete your turn, killing yourself?
Mhm.
Okay. Broken tusk.
I want to get down beside this guy on one knee and ask him, now that you can see the pain that my friends can cause you, will you cooperate and give us some information that we need?
He spits in
On
your face.
fire, dude.
He spits in my face?
He spits in your face.
Alright, I'm going to take my rapier and try and stab him in the ear.
Okay. Attack with advantage.
And miss.
You do miss. Gobbed
Can't
you right
hit
in
a
the
stationary
eye.
target. It's a lot of fun.
You can tell, like, the way he's fighting, how resolute and tough he is. He's definitely the veteran of the group.
Mm-hmm.
He's been through some shit, and he ain't about to take any of yours. You would have had better luck trying to scare one of the other ones. Does that complete your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Gonna try and break free. Come on, give it to me. God. Alright. He's gonna make his attack with disadvantage. Oh yeah. That's how you get you. 21. On you, Trip. 21
Okay.
hit?
Yes.
Alright. Five. So 2. Says, "You'll never take these lands."
Is he saying that with his face still in the fire?
Oh yeah.
I want to make puke noises at him.
It is your turn.
And then attack him
The
again
disgust.
with the sickle.
Okay.
What? You
Aww.
don't think that's a good idea? We're gonna do it. We're gonna see how it goes.
Beat the
Normal
kitty.
or advantage or
With advantage, yes.
Why don't you ever feed the kitty?
Oh,
the
that
kitty.
kitten inspiration.
Yep. That's what she was doing. She was
Elbast. Go ahead and roll a d100 for me.
Oh, okay.
Sickle is slashing.
51.
D1.
She doesn't need to eat what I was eating. I tried to give her one earlier.
Okay. Roll a d4.
One. Fuck.
Good thing you got that critical.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you rolled that for the extra d4.
Yeah.
That is d4 for sickle, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
1d4
you got-
slashing.
You got +1 on the critical, so an extra die.
Oh, okay.
And good thing you did, because flavor it.
I just want to reach down and slash his
Slish?
throat with, just hook the sickle, pull, cut.
Alright. So, you just drag your sickle right across his jugular and just
Mm-hmm.
fountain of blood comes pouring out. He slowly just falls over into the flames,
Does he make any noises as he's?
just gurgling.
I'm gonna make the same gurgling noises back at him as he's dying.
Yeah, his eyes hit the floor and he's dead.
And I'm gonna try and get out of here without getting caught on fire because this place is.
Yeah, no roll
Burning.
required. You guys got to
Yeah.
get the fuck out of there unless you want the ceiling to fall in on your heads.
Yeah.
It
And
is
this
losing
also very
structural
bright.
integrity at this point.
Yeah. It's pretty bright, I imagine, as well. Probably gonna draw some attention, so I think my character would want to try and get out of here as quick as possible.
Okay.
I want to mimic something Fleasack has said. I don't remember anything specific, but to remind everybody of him that he's still laying.
Just make the puke noise. Everybody remembers that.
There you go. I make the puke noise. You're welcome, Scruffles.
All right. So you run out of the cabin. Depth charge.
Can I pick up Broken Tusk and run out of the cabin? Like on my way out, like turn around and be like, "Let's go!"
Sure. I'm assuming he's okay with that.
I would, if he's doing it like quick, I wouldn't roll against it. I'd
Okay.
be shocked, but I wouldn't roll against it.
I want to hold him like a fair maiden.
Okay. So you guys come running out of the cabin and you see Sasha laying face down in the muck.
God damn it, Trip.
It's been raining and raining.
Over the threshold.
I put him down and then grab her by her foot and drag her to Flea Sack.
Okay. Roll perception. You don't see Fleasack. He's not where you left him.
God damn!
This little bastard. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Like 2 seconds.
Yep, no problem. Scruffles, roll a 20 for dignity. Not great. Not
I
great.
should have never made a character that was like trying to be dignified. I should have made something else.
Kind of like interwoven with mud at this point, and matted against your face. You know, he's holding you by your ankle, essentially. You look like you just did the Family Guy fall. You know, like where you've got like one arm twisted behind your back.
I want it to be heavily noted that I carried the person that didn't need help like a princess and then dragged the lady through the mud.
You just wait till she wakes up. Of course.
She's not
she
gonna
won't-
know though.
Yeah, she won't remember any of this. Or will she? Roll Constitution, Scruffles. A save. You come to. You're bobbleheaded.
I just feel myself getting dragged. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. Can I
Yeah.
try and trip?
Sure. Make an acrobatics check. Which Trip can oppose
Great.
with acrobatics
Ah,
or
fuck.
athletics.
He's way better at acrobatics than athletics than me. In my defense, I don't know what's going on. I'm just really confused.
Yeah, so you make like this really like shitty, horrible, feeble kick like at like the side of his knee. He probably didn't even notice. He probably just thinks you kind of like flopped over as he was dragging you. Like it wouldn't even register.
I start yelling at him like, "Put me down!" Or let go of me would make more sense.
That would be more apropos, I think. Yes.
I'm bobbleheaded, whatever.
I just drop her leg.
Okay.
I just
The
like lie
Scruffles,
on the
you're-
ground for a while.
You're just gonna lay
Fly on the ground.
there.
I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Such dignity.
I'm having a
And I'm
shit
just like-
day.
Lisa!
Should I try and track him?
Roll survival.
I can do that. That's the thing I can do. I guess not.
You do see tracks, but they're not flea sacks.
Oh, that's fun.
Looks like somebody came by and grabbed him up.
Mm.
How many people did we kill? Killed 4, right?
Did kill 4.
Maybe somebody else without taking a piss.
Maybe. Maybe it was somebody else entirely. But with all this rain, everybody been walking around there looking for flea sack. You're not able to determine if it's human.
All
Definitely
muddy
wearing
stalk
a
prints
boot.
everywhere. He probably headed back to his house. Never mind.
He shut the nizzle! The nizzle on the hoose!
The hoose!
Classic Simpsons. I love how Scruffles is sitting there with the who me look on her face, like she didn't just botch 1,000 rolls tonight.
Such bullshit.
So you're just continuing to lay in the mud?
hmm
Alright.
Just letting the rain fall on my face, like,
Just trying to gather yourself.
yes.
Alright. Roll,
Nick, lady, we got to go. We have to find Fleasack.
roll charisma.
How many accents does your character have?
Roll a charisma save with advantage.
I'm trying to do voices.
I'm just trying to be a dignified character and it's not working out. I don't want to be like Buckle. I don't.
Buckle tries to play dignified characters too.
You somehow
What the
manage
hell?
to gather up your dignity, and you kind of get up and, you know, whip your hair back from your face and start cleaning yourself off. And as you're doing this, you're doing it in a very delicate and dignified manner.
Great.
So, kind of you've saved what remains of your face.
If it makes you feel better, my character doesn't care about your dignity.
I've
Mine
noticed.
true.
either. Mine doesn't give a shit either.
I've noticed.
So
Just
you
like to
can either
put
be
arrows in things.
dignified or not. We don't care. We accept you as you.
So yeah, your choices at this point are you can continue on to Cork without Fleesack,
Mm-hmm.
We should find him. He could talk.
or you could try tracking down whoever took him.
Let's track
Whoever
him.
took him couldn't have been. They can't have gotten that far. You know, you weren't in combat that long. Sure, it was a couple rounds, but I mean, in real time, that was like 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Couple minutes total for the whole shebang.
I don't have any potions. I still look damaged as fuck, and I'm like bobbleheaded, so
No
I'm
boss
just
ghetto.
incoherent.
I'd definitely give that a whirl, though.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Life draw's pretty awesome.
For sure.
I need to
I'm
get
just-
one.
Standing next to all of you, just kind of like swaying a little. Like, I'm at 0 health, by the way.
Okay.
Thanks. Well, what are we going
Shake,
to
thank
do?
you very much for that follow. What up, Irish? How's it going? What's up, everybody in chat? How y'all doing this evening? Our characters just got done slaughtering some soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
So, at this point, the cabin's caved in. It's a burning heap. You got 2 soldier corpses outside, and you got some tracks that you can try and follow.
Let's find Fleesack, and I put Sneck over my shoulder. I'm like, Jadar, use your nose.
I'm a bird, not a bloodhound.
First of all, Snack, are you allowing yourself to be picked up?
I feel like I would be too out of it to even fight him.
Probably
It's like,
0
ah.
HP.
No. But I don't resist.
I'll try and follow the tracks.
Plus,
Okay.
we gotta get away from the
Yeah.
cabin.
Can I take a short rest while I'm on his shoulder?
That all
Try and
depends.
sleep?
'Cause you need a minimum of 1 hour to get a short rest.
Ah.
If it takes you longer than an hour to find Fleesack, you're probably not going to find him.
Okay.
So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All right. So,
I just say to everyone, I do like her
survival,
when
please,
she's quieter.
Dust. To see how well you're able to follow these tracks. I'll give you advantage
Another survival check?
I just like quietly hiss.
to follow them.
Fair.
Oh yeah, you have no problem following them. Whoever this is made no attempt to cover up their tracks. And now that you're getting a better look at it, you're pretty sure it's a human, and you're pretty sure it's a young human. Couldn't be more than 20. In fact, more likely teenager. Like 14, 15. Based on the size of the boot, that type of thing.
Would I be able to tell if maybe they were carrying something? Like,
Yeah,
tracks be
definitely carrying
deeper?
something. I can give you that for a 23, for sure.
Okay. So possibly my character would probably assume Fleesack.
That would be a safe assumption.
They might be carrying bags of potatoes, but the assumption would probably be Fleesack. Alright, I'm gonna keep trying to follow it. Are you guys with me or
Yeah.
All right, roll perception.
heading towards.
Oh, I also count as one size larger when determining my carry capacity and weight you can push, drag, or lift.
I don't believe you.
Powerful build. I'm good at carry
Okay.
things.
You see movement up ahead. You know, you kind of catch like the figure moving between two trees, kind of thing. You know what I mean? That they use the shit out of that trope in like every movie that's ever set in a forest.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and stealth and move up.
All right. Moving at a quick pace. So if you're gonna try and keep up with them, you're gonna have to stealth at disadvantage. Just because
Okay.
you're gonna have to like hop over logs and stuff like that to keep pace.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't. Well,
All right.
maybe I didn't. It wasn't a garbage roll, at least.
The rest of you following? Roll stealths.
Do I have to roll
Disadvantage.
one?
You don't have to roll one.
Okay.
Scrub
Yeah,
it
that
in
happens sometimes. I'm trying to figure out how to fix that, Benzyme.
Your eyes just too green, man.
I don't think they are though.
Oh wait, was Trip only supposed to roll it in
But
disadvantage?
apparently my chroma key thinks I'm full of shit. So
It's probably your glasses reflecting
keep
off
that
of
Ewok.
the green.
If we're, what is the stealth roll is at disadvantage?
Yes.
Aye.
Okay. Dust, roll perception again. Because you're in the lead.
Mm,
Alright. Roll
trying to
has been
stick in
noted.
the eyeball.
So you're slowly gaining on him. Can tell it's definitely a human now. Definitely a teenage boy. And he's carrying what looks like a very loosely bundled up goblin, kind of in a basically in a handkerchief that he kind of just took and grabbed around the four corners and is hoisting him around.
Is he close enough that I can see him?
You're not able to see him yet. You're not. You don't.
You're
you wouldn't
facing
be-
backwards.
Well, you wouldn't be following it that closely, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Because you're letting us scout ahead.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Okay.
And
So
you're trying to sleep.
further
asleep.
into the trees you go.
Alright. So I can't really see at this point, but I'm super sneaky, basically.
So tell you what, we'll simplify this a little bit. Just roll a d20, Dust. You're having a hard time keeping up with them and being quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of reaching that point where it's like, well, I'm either gonna catch him or I'm gonna sneak up on him, but I'm not gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be sneaky or I can catch up with him, but it ain't gonna be both.
Well, I've seen it's just a small boy carrying him or dragging him or whatever. Or carrying him, I guess. I guess I can stop sneaking and try and push up and catch up to him.
Okay. So you give up sneaking. The rest of you guys see him kind of abandon looking for cover and just kind of take off. Do you follow?
Yes.
Okay. Roll perception again. The rest of you can roll perception as well. All right. Dust.
Mm-hmm.
You're positive he's a human. But there's something off about his gait. Spelled G-A-I-T.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
maybe he has a lingering injury or something like that, but he's more shambling than he is running.
So I wasn't far off with the club foot comment earlier.
No, it very well could be something like that, some type of disfigurement, but or chronic pain, something like that. Something slowing him down. He's not as fast as a normal 15-year-old should be. He's not moving very elegantly. You can tell it's just it's something that you notice.
Mm.
Like, as a ranger, like, you notice how different animals, including humans, move. So, like, you can tell that this particular specimen has something wrong with him.
Alright. How long would it take to catch up to them?
A couple seconds, maybe 10 seconds if you're booking after him.
When I catch up, I want to grab Fleasack and like snatch him away from the kid.
Okay.
And at the same time, to capture the kid, I want to toss Snack on top of him.
So you just threw Sasha at the kid.
Kind of like a net.
Mm.
Okay.
That who?
And then she can eat
So
him or
Gus,
something.
I need you to roll dexterity. And Trip, I need you to roll athletics.
Dexterity save.
Just regular dexterity. Alright.
Scruffles, we're gonna wombo combo.
No, we're not.
Okay.
She just like hit him like
Scruffles,
a
I
crumpled
need you to
mess.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Ugh. What?
Okay. You take no damage as you fall and hit the ground because the kid moves out of the way. But you do manage
You could have killed me, Trip.
you do manage to grab the little bundle with flea sack in it.
Okay. I was able to get it
I was
and
trying to
snatch him
toss
away.
her. Look,
Okay.
my
Eldritch
athletics. I
Blast,
tossed you gently enough
charge.
so you could tackle him, but you didn't
Right in the
wombo combo.
face.
You just kind of were like,
Ewok, what are you doing after this? So you
I'm
see
just watching this.
this nonsense unfold.
Yes.
Okay. So I
When I-
need you to all roll intelligence. Just a regular roll. Yeah. Broken Tusk, Depth Charge,
Mine was a save.
and Jada all realize that
Oh, yeah, mine was too. Oops.
that indeed this young man is handicapped. As he turns and looks over his shoulder to see, a Yuan Ti getting thrown at him by an orc and a Kenku grabbing his little bundle away, he makes a very panicked, just takes off, starts trying to run away as fast as he can. So you can take free attacks if you'd like.
Does he have to be looking at me
I'm
for me
gonna
to
take the
charm
free.
him?
I'm gonna say, wait,
No, no, don't.
wait,
No.
wait.
No, he does not.
Is he human?
Mm-hmm.
He's human.
Well, I don't wait. I just charm him. I cast charm person.
Okay. And I get a save against that?
Yep, 14, I believe.
Oh,
He's all yours.
damn.
Awesome. I look at
I'll say it lasts twice as long as it normally would.
I look at Broken Tusk, who's obviously about to take a shot, and I say, "Wait, he's mine. I have him."
He stops.
And
He's looking very warily at the rest of the group, but he stops and actually bends down and helps you get up.
Oh, cool. How tall is he?
He's about 5'11", tall for
Oh,
his
he's pretty
age.
tall then. Okay.
Kind of
Well, I
gangly.
guess I look up at him then. Wait, how tall am I?
That's a good question.
Oh, I'm 5'10", so okay, that's fairly close. All right, I just look at him and I say, "Thank you." Now, why were you stealing our goblin? God damn it! I thought you meant just physically.
Roll insight.
Fuck.
It
Anybody
kinda
else roll insight?
It takes you a few minutes of yelling at him, basically, and trying to get him to follow your commands when you realize that he literally can't. He's incapable of verbalizing.
Can I roll another insight or intelligence or something to try and figure out why would he take the goblin. Like if nobody can
That's true.
command him to do anything. What?
It was probably some weird remix of ET, I guess. I don't know.
What?
Something.
No idea what
is
you're
he
talking
helpless?
about.
Is he helpless under the
Everybody
charmed person spell?
besides Sasha roll insight.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, y'all fucking suck.
Yeah, we're all. What?
Yeah, you have no idea why he would have done that.
I'd like to
Is-
check.
Oh, I think I know why he did it. He wants to have a race.
Just hang my head and I start like feeling around his neck for necklace.
Yeah, you're able to find one.
Pull it out.
It's just a simple silver chain.
Does it look like something could have been previously hanging from it and got broken off?
It's not somebody that a commoner would typically have.
Hmm.
Or it's not something that a commoner would typically.
I like check his pockets and everything. Just try and find out who the fuck this kid is.
You reach into his pocket and there's some kind of cloth pouch in there.
Your finger gets pricked by a needle.
Yeah, pull it out.
Okay.
That's why cops pat down.
So you pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I feel it.
it's got stuff in it.
Is it powdery stuff?
You're able to discern non-powdery objects.
So solid objects.
Yes.
Okay. Can I roll investigate or something? Because I feel like somebody would put a trap on him.
Sure.
So maybe got lost and somebody like tried to.
You're checking the pouch for traps?
Pretty much.
Sure. Yeah, you don't find any traps.
Alright.
It's
I
more of
look
like a
inside.
shabby little sack than anything.
Okay. I opened it up.
Like you kind of look at it and you're like, this is garbage. Why would anybody even keep this? You know what I mean? Like it's threadbare, it's worn out. There's like different colored and like very off stitching kind of holding it together. So you open it up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, goody.
My
You know what
question
that
is, when
means,
did
Struffles. That means you gotta roll a D100.
78.
the snack get health though?
I'm still at 0. I'm just bobble-headed.
Roll that again.
38.
You find a tiny sketch portrait of a goblin.
What the fuck?
Do I see this?
I don't know, Sasha. Are you keeping this secret or are you showing the group?
I just immediately walk over to Fleasack and try and like compare drawing to Goblin. So I'm not hiding it now.
It's a very basic drawing of goblin.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a okay.
You can look at it and be like, yep, that's a goblin.
Are goblins always
Have a good
evil?
night, Variel, and happy birthday!
Happy
Happy
birthday!
birthday,
Say happy
Variel.
birthday, Variel!
How about you?
I don't think she's
Get some
leaving.
sleep.
She's just sleeping.
Oh. I thought she
Oh.
was saying good night.
No.
My bad.
Good
Well,
job.
preemptive good night
dog.
then.
Preemptive.
Leading up to
Wait.
good night.
Maybe we should ask
See, I told
Fleasack
you.
if this is his human.
Scruffles.
You
Roll
see, the
another
problem
D100.
is he doesn't exactly respond.
Fleasack
86.
responds.
$86?
You find a silver snuff box.
What's inside?
Nothing.
Can I check to see if it's magical?
How would you do that?
Arcana?
Sure.
Fuck.
Doesn't appear to be magical.
Alright, I just take it and put it in my pocket, I guess.
Roll another D100.
Oh, that's not. Oh.
Oh.
60. Oh.
Ooh, squirrel.
Mhm.
A glass eye. Blue.
I toss it to Bird Boy.
I take it.
Like,
put it in the
catch.
pouch.
Roll D100 again.
35.
You find a white sequined glove sized for a human.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Can I Arcana this one too?
Sure. You're pretty sure it's not magical.
Can I put it
It
on?
looks magical, though.
I want to put it on.
Okay. Your friend starts breathing heavily.
Weird. Why?
Starts rocking.
I like hold it up to his face.
He stops. Stares at you.
What is this?
Just blinks.
Does he
Smiles.
know yes and no? Can he understand us?
I start walking away with the glove, like kind of backing up. Like I'm taking it away from him. I don't
He
know.
follows.
Are you moonwalking?
He Jesus Christ. I tell him to stay. And then I keep like going like or I just like hide it from his vision. Like I don't know why this had that kind of effect on him. I'm pretty much trying to find out why the glove made him be all like hey, hey, and then not when it
Roll
was up
insight.
to his face. I don't want to, it's not very good. 13.
It's something that he really likes. It's for whatever reason it's important to him.
I'm gonna ask the kid if he can
That
notice.
enough is easy enough to discern through trial and error.
I give it to him, I put it on his hand.
He calms down.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So he's calm.
ask the kid if he understands yes or no. Like shake head yes, no.
He's not
Understand?
paying attention to you.
Oh, I'm about to punch the fuck out of this kid.
He's just
Like,
sitting.
I'm-
he's just
I'm literally,
standing there
like, right in
staring
front
at
of
the
him.
palmed gloved hand in front of him. Just kind of like pacing a little bit.
Alright, is that everything that was in the pouch?
Mhm.
So the box, the eye, the glove, and the drawing. That's
Correct.
it? Okay. I should probably write those down.
Is Fleasack awake?
So snuff box, white
Roll medicine.
glove, goblin drawing. I forgot something. Oh, glass eye.
So you're looking Fleasack over, and you kind of like touch his forehead and like lift his eyelids open. His eyes are like totally dilated.
Mm-hmm.
Roll
That mean
insight
concussion.
with advantage. It appears he's been drugged.
By this kid?
Ah.
Drug?
This kid's a goblin serial killer.
Do
Going all
you
Dexter on these goblins and shit.
Do you let me know that he's drugged?
Would I know the word drugged? Or
Roll a D100. I'll give you a 20% chance. So if you roll 20 or under, then yes.
nope.
Nope.
I want to
How
check the eyeball for Arcana again.
Okay. Roll Arcana.
18.
It's not magical. It's just a glass eye.
Alright, I give it back to Dustin.
Okay. How long's your charm person last?
That's a good question.
Do I know the words fucked up?
1 hour.
So 2 hours.
2 hours, right. I don't know what else to do to figure out who this kid is.
The kid is a liability.
No roll required. You can see he's like getting cold. It's raining. He's just wearing like a simple shirt and trousers. Like he's not wearing any armor. He doesn't have any weapons.
We never searched the soldiers. Perhaps we should go back. Maybe he was with them.
That would be a fair assumption. It'd be unlikely that somebody like him would be out here in the middle of the night by themselves.
You do realize we are burning moonlight right now.
Yes, but I don't want to kill the child just in case it's the child that I need.
Why does she need a child?
Did the hag say how old the kid would be?
Nope.
I want to repeat, because I was in the room with her, with the hag, when she was saying the stuff
Yeah, you
about
can
the
do
child. So I just want to mimic it in her voice and repeat it to everybody else. That she has to have the child of the paladin?
Paladin, yeah. The grandson of the paladin.
Grandson of the paladin, yeah.
Correct.
21 of these,
Michael.
Michael. Wow.
This could be her last chance for love.
Savage as fuck.
Yeah, he's kind of shivering. He's standing next to you, Sasha, just kind of looking at you expectantly, like, charmed.
I take the glove away again and I hide it. Like in a pouch. My pouch. Backpack. Whatever.
Yeah, he shows obvious signs of distress.
Can I do and check it again for magic?
Sure.
Please, no!
You're pretty sure it's not magical.
Alright, I just give it back to him and tell the rest of them, let's go. Quickly, let's find out who those soldiers were.
Okay. Roll perception. Okay, your roll has been noted.
Great. And once it gets to about like 2 hours, I'll ask like Broken Tusk or Depth Charge to tie him up. Just like around the wrists and then create like a leash.
You're like those moms in the mall.
That's if you're saying that to me, I'll tell you he's your responsibility. You leave him with me, I'm going to stab him.
I think I have
already
rope.
thought about shooting him a couple of times.
Yeah, I've got rope. I tie him up then after the 2 hours. Are we back at the place by now?
So where are you going back to?
Going back to the cabin, yeah.
Okay. So you go back to the
Should
cabin.
we really go back to the cabin, though?
I'm not sure we should, to be honest.
I want to know why he was with those guys.
Yeah, but
Curiosity
right
not
now-
killing you guys?
Not really.
Not really, no.
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 You're the one with the quest.
He wouldn't be here if there wasn't a reason.
He's probably just one of their squire or something.
Why would they have a
Yeah,
squire
help.
that can't follow basic directions?
Because all he's got to do is be able to cinch up armor.
Maybe
Probably
your
can't even do
charm
that.
person broke his mind.
That could be it too.
I don't think you can do
Broken.
that.
Broken.
Well, what are we doing then?
That's a
Make
good
up your
question.
mind. I already
I
say go
don't
back
want-
to the cabin.
I want to put an arrow in this kid and head to court. That's what my character's itching to do. Because I don't want to go back to this giant bonfire in the middle of the woods that we caused. Knowing those probably weren't the only troops in the area.
Can I just grab the kid by the head and snap his neck? And be like, let's get this over with. I want my ship.
You can certainly try.
try.
Well, first, Sasha.
See, now I
you're
don't
going
want to do
respond.
that. Because now it's
Well,
gonna be
I've
like,
got
this is a magical kid.
people around me who are obviously not on my side, so I don't want to die.
I just don't
I
want
don't
to
know.
walk straight into a bad situation, which is what, I mean,
Scruffles, you can roll a hit die.
For what? Oh.
your hit points are at 0.
Anybody who's missing hit points can roll a hit die. Just one.
I'm good.
Just one?
Just
Okay.
Starting to get your wits back about you, Scruffles.
Joy.
So yeah, he's bound around his wrists. He's just following you.
Mm.
Where are you guys headed to?
I've already said where I want to go.
I'm not going back to the lighthouse.
Yeah, I look at the Birdman and depth charge. Let that damned woman play city guard. Let's go on about our mission.
Zug zug.
That's something completely different, Trent.
And there's nothing else on him? No markings, like on his wrists, tattoos, I don't know.
No, he's about 14, 15 years old.
You never know.
Got track marks.
But no, I mean, he appears to be in pretty good shape. I mean, he's cold, he's wet, he's dirty, but his hands are relatively, like, soft, I guess.
So it,
Track marks. I don't know why.
He's a heroin addict.
Yeah, that's why you can't communicate
how
properly.
far away is the cabin? Like, how long would it take to get back there?
Not long.
How long is not long?
10, 15 minutes, something like
Yeah,
that.
it didn't take us long to track him because he wasn't moving super fast.
Alright, I turn and leave.
You taking him with you?
Yeah.
Alright,
I pick up Flea Sack
alright.
and. Are we following her? I asked
It's up to you.
Broken Tusk and Jedar.
I yell back and I say, if you're still here, I'll be back. If not, you can keep going.
She's quite bossy. We should just leave her.
She's not much help.
She blast her own
Killed
face?
so many people.
She did. I mimic blasts her own face, or blasted her own face.
None of you saw that.
Now she's taking in strays. She's obviously more trouble than it's worth. Let's just head to Cork.
Yeah, I would just want to head to Cork.
Okay. Scruffles.
Yeah, I'm still going to the cabin. I already walked away. I didn't hear any of their discussion. I just called to them saying I'll be back. But if not, you can leave. And I just keep going to the cabin.
Okay. So they start heading towards Cork, and you start heading back towards the cabin.
Never split up the party before.
Alright.
There's a
My
very good
character's
reason.
way too curious to not check this out. This
Roll
is so
a
weird.
perception check, Scruffles.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
As
no.
we're heading there, I'm like, if she gets caught, she's gonna be a liability. Can you just shoot the kid?
They're gone by now.
Mm-hmm.
I was
No.
leaving. You guys had that
I
whole
thought-
discussion.
I
and
thought we were walking in different directions after.
Yeah, it'd be two different directions. Opposite directions. So Scruffles. You don't see anybody there.
Not even dead bodies?
Well, you see the dead bodies
But I don't see anybody who came. Is the cabin still burning?
smoldering.
Okay.
It'll burn for a while.
I tie him to like a tree and I move in as sneakily as possible to the outside bodies to see what they're.
Okay.
Actually, no, I would go for the guy who took forever to kill. That's the guy I wanted.
So how are you tying him to the tree?
Just with like a simple knot.
No, I mean, are you like taking the rope that's tied to his wrists and tying that to the tree? Are you wrapping?
Yeah, 'cause, like,
the
I
rope
made, like, a
around
leash.
him and around the tree. How you doing?
Yeah, I would just tie it to a tree. Tie it to like a branch.
Okay. So you tie your end of the rope to a branch. You start.
And I tell
walking
him,
towards-
stay.
He nods.
I'm gonna look for the boss dude that was like inside.
It's still too hot in there.
Damn it.
It hasn't died down
Alright.
that much.
Alright, well then I check the guys outside first.
What up, Kitch? Okay, roll investigation.
14?
Okay. These are definitely Kendrick soldiers.
Kendrick?
Yep,
Mhm.
royal family.
The guy I murdered.
Oh, okay. And they don't have anything on them, written instructions?
Nope.
How much would it hurt me to go inside the building?
A lot.
Oh, shit.
You've only got like what, 8 hit points?
5.
Or 5 hit points?
Prestidigitation can't turn out.
No, no, no. No, it cannot. But it can clean you off, which is why I'm surprised you haven't been using it.
Oh, I totally forgot. Yeah,
I've been trying to fucking get you to do that all game. Know your,
forgot about
know
it.
your spells. God damn it, woman.
This is my first spellcaster. Give me
I
a
know,
break.
I know. But now you'll never forget because I humiliated you publicly.
And my snake would die. My familiar wouldn't be able to.
Now your snake can take damage just like any other snake.
No, I know, but I just thought maybe it could survive a little bit better. Only got 2 hit points. Damn it! I need to get that stupid boss dude.
You can get to him, what's left of him, if you wait a while.
How long is a while?
Full insight.
I wanted this to be quick. Oh,
I'd start looking for sleeping arrangements.
I just want to know who this fucking kid is. Part of the royal family? Is the paladin's kid part of the royal family? Were they royal? I don't know. The hag didn't say that he was royalty, right? Just that he was the grandson of the paladin of Torm.
Correct.
I go back to the kid. Can I, like, medicine or something to see if I can somehow get anything out of him? If he responds to anything?
Just make a charisma roll.
Saving? Oh, straight.
Regular charisma.
Fuck.
No, not really. Like he'll pay attention to you and he'll do what you tell him to do to the best of his ability. It's just that his abilities are limited.
Ah. I just want to know who the stupid kid is. How long has it been since I cast Charm Person?
At this point, been about an hour.
Okay. I just, like, take off the ropes because whatever. And I put them back in my bag. And I'm just sitting there kind of thinking about what I'm gonna do. Like, do I kill him? I don't know how to get any information out of him.
What if he clubbed you with his foot?
know. Can you cut
I
back
wanna
to the
be-
others while I figure this out? Oh shit, I have to leave soon.
I'm
Just
gonna be
realized.
flicking flea sack in the nose the entire walk. That's tripped Kerrigan.
Okay.
So,
Roll a
I'm
d20.
gonna have to trying to annoy or wake him up.
No, he doesn't wake up. Scruffles.
Mm-hmm.
The kid stands up, and he slowly starts walking over to you. And starts reaching towards you,
Uh-huh.
and reaching,
Uh-huh.
and reaching.
For, like, my neck?
Around
Face?
to your back.
What? I move away!
You see that as you move away, you feel like a snag on your clothes, and you see that he pulled a burdock off you.
Hold a what?
A burdock.
I don't know what that is.
Like the fucking spiky, thorny balls that get
Yeah,
stuck to
little
your clothes
seed.
and hurt like hell if you fucking get in the car with them stuck to your back.
You've done that too, huh?
Oh, it's the worst.
It's,
I had friends that
Yeah,
used
I
to
think
do
you
that
get
shit to
stung
me.
by
And pick them up
something.
off the ground and then like stick them on your lower back,
Mhm.
where you're not gonna notice it until you get in the car and just yeah, right into the fucking lumbar.
Unsolicited acupuncture.
That's all.
So that's all he did? He just took it off of me?
Mm-hmm.
Drops it on the ground. Stands
I
there
just, like-
smiling.
Point at the soldiers and then point at him, and I'm just like, why were they with you?
He doesn't understand.
No, I hate this kid so much. I Eldritch blast him in the face. Ow, that hurt. I'm so mad right now. I just want to figure out who this stupid kid is.
Are you Eldritch blasting him in the
I'm
face?
Eldritch blasting him in the fucking face. I missed.
10 hits.
Yeah, he's like a peasant. He has no AC.
You
I don't think he's a
aiming-
peasant. I think he's like a royal family member. I mean, for his face, his stupid, uncommunicative face.
You killing or you KOing?
Wait, what?
Is he dead or is he
Oh.
alive? That's up to you.
I don't know. I don't know. Why did he have a goblin picture in his stupid pouch?
Congratulations, Scruffles. You now have a child.
What?
Tad.
I'm just gonna kill him. I'm gonna take his stupid glove. Kill him and I'm gonna take his stupid glove.
Force of your Eldritch Blast snaps his neck. He falls to the ground lifeless.
So just like hiss and spit at him, and then I take the glove and I start walking towards Quark.
Roll investigation.
I should have shot him.
So frustrating.
I should have stabbed
I
him.
know, right?
You're looking all over him. You don't find the glove.
I check back where he stood up from.
Roll perception with advantage.
18.
Yeah, so you're like frantically looking around. Like you're like, where the hell could it have gone? You checked his pockets. You know, you looked under his shirt. Checked maybe under the waistband. You never know. Nothing there.
I checked my pockets.
That's where you find it. You must have slipped it in there.
Why?
Maybe he liked you and trusted you with his glove.
This kid is infuriating.
He regarded you as a friendly acquaintance.
Yeah, I got that. I know.
Then you had to blast him in his face. How do you feel right now, Scruffles?
Wow,
Pretty
Scruffles,
fucking
you killed a
good.
temple kid. You're fucked.
I couldn't figure out who he was.
Child killer.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's gonna be. We're gonna hear that on Scan BC. Some poor toddler's gonna get lost at the mall, and fucking Scruffles is gonna drown him in the fountain. You wouldn't tell me who he was.
Where are your parents? Where do you talk to me?
She starts waterboarding and goes a little too far, trying to figure out who he is.
All right. That's
Yeah,
it for me, though.
She killed him because she's evil.
Yeah. But that's it for me. I start walking back towards where, like, they were and hopefully towards Cork.
Okay.
So.
I just need you to roll survival for me, and
Okay.
then you're done rolling for the night.
12. Fuck you.
All right. Yeah, this would be a good closure point for us. Fleesack doesn't wake up. Dust, just give me a survival, just so I know where you guys are headed.
I feel like it like
All right.
bends and like flings.
And
Like
are you guys trying to leave any kind of trail for her to follow?
Doubt it.
Okay.
Assholes.
But I mean, you're not really trying to cover up your tracks either, so
No, not super concerned
you'll
with it.
probably be able to follow the barbarian at least. That would be
Trip stomping.
that'd be likely. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching. Subscribers, by the way, check your resub emails for those. There's been a few resubs, so thank all of you who came out and did all of that.
And I gotta
also
go right
check
now,
your-
or else I'm gonna miss my bus.
Yep. Scruffles.
Bye, guys.
I'll do
Bye,
your
Hi,
I'll
Scruffles.
do your thing. You can
Thank
leave
you.
the call.
Bye
Have fun.
bye.
Be safe.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Have fun though. All right. So Scruffles is leaving early. She had to go meet with some friends that she's probably not gonna see again for a while, if ever. So
Yeah.
I was okay with that. And besides, like, I'm already starting to lose my voice again. Like I'm
Yeah, I
having to
can kinda
talk in
hear it.
like very hushed tones. Awesome, Kitch. Thank you for that compliment. I really appreciate that. So thank all of you for coming out and watching our evil campaign. Usually we'd be going a little bit later than this, but like I said, I'm just getting over being sick. I'm hoping I'm gonna be feeling better tomorrow. I think this is like my last day of shittiness, because I'm like legit exhausted. Like I know
Yeah.
for sure I'm gonna sleep a lot tonight. So hopefully that does me some good. And
Yeah, that's probably what you need. Just rest.
yeah, I'm
Soup
just gonna
and
take
rest.
cough medicine like right before I go to bed, and
Or
hopefully
cough
that
medicine. and
yeah.
rest.
Well, the problem is like I wake up coughing or sneezing, and it's like every
Mhm.
2 hours, so it's just like I just haven't gotten like deep sleep in days.
That sucks.
Just more like a lot of intermittent naps here and there. But like I'll catch myself like falling asleep at the keyboard.
Yeah, that's pretty standard for me.
But anyway, again, big thank you to everybody who donated and followed tonight. You guys are awesome. Make sure you guys shout out the channel if you have any friends that are interested in D&D or just nerdy stuff in general. We always have a good time. Always looking to expand the audience. Reach out to as many people as possible. So retweet the tweets, do all of the things. Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for me. I will be streaming something tomorrow. I want to say possibly Arcage. I would love to stream Arcage for you guys tomorrow, but I just don't know if that's gonna happen. Because if it's still a gigantic pile of steaming shit, that ain't gonna work for me. I'm not gonna stream me being in a queue and being angry for 4 hours. Because that's all it's gonna be. It's just gonna be me shouting at the screen. But like, might as well not even have the game captured at that point. Just put it on Facecam and rage.
Yeah.
Gaming talk shows about how fucking horrible this game launch has gone. It's just I don't understand it because I don't remember it being this bad the first time around.
It was.
Like
Yeah, I remember when it first released. Like everybody was having.
queues were
hell
much
of a
longer.
game.
yeah, but that was in like the early alpha.
Yeah.
No, the launch was too.
Really? Oh, right, because that's when like everybody got in and they weren't able to withstand. But what I'm saying is like if they were ready to withstand that initial hype, then like why weren't they ready for this? You know what I mean? I just don't get it.
I think the actual development team is separate from the team that developed the launcher and the server
Yeah, it's-
architecture, and that's what's really
Tryon's
screwing them
publishing
up.
it, but XL
Yeah.
Games made it. So it's
And
like,
like Tryon can't go and change anything because like all the codes in Korean.
Yeah.
yeah, but they've been working together on this launch, so
Yeah.
My understanding is XL Games doesn't try very hard to help Tryon with anything.
Mhm.
Like they're very
well, I mean,
like, no, it's this way. We don't give a fuck about the Western audience. And then Tryon's like, you want your game to succeed, right? Well, it's gotta do this.
Mhm.
well, they got to get this figured out soon, or yeah, I don't see, like, at this point, just reading through the forums, like, tons of people are just giving up. Like,
It's the only
fuck
reason I
this.
haven't tried it. Because
I
I
also
don't want to
think
deal with
the NA server
Like, they're losing
literally
so many
broke.
people that would be, like, die-hard players of this game that are just
Yeah,
like,
'cause I do want to
can't...
try it. It's just I don't want to sit for 4
And there's a
hours
lot
trying
of
to get
things
into a server.
contributing to that. It's not just the problems, it's also that they're not really giving us a lot of information on what's going on, which can be problematic, especially when you have a community that's willing to help figure out what the problem is. Like, we all have a vested interest in wanting to play the goddamn game. Like, if you gave us more information to work with, we could help troubleshoot it from our own perspectives.
I think they'll roll out a
At least
compensation
in terms
pack.
of being able to figure out what the common denominator is and why these, like, sweeping disconnects are happening.
Because like
'Cause
earlier,
you'll see it even when you're in the queue. Like, you'll be in the queue and the queue will drop by like 300 in like a matter of seconds. And it's like,
'Cause
oh,
people just
a bunch
getting
of
sick
people
of
just
it
got
and logging out.
disconnected.
Oh, yeah.
no, you can get disconnected in the queue.
Yeah, I remember like saying something about people were
Yeah,
getting,
you
like
get-
one in the queue and getting DC'd. That
Well,
would be
the
so
problem is, like,
rage-inducing.
you've already been DC'd and the client's not telling you.
Yeah,
So
just
it'll
having
count
caught
down
up.
to 1, and then, like, if you click on anything else in there, then it'll pop up and be like, you've been disconnected. Ha 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 ha. The gods have disconnected you, which, by the way,
That's
might have
super
been cute
constant.
and clever if it didn't happen all the time.
Mm.
And now
Gods
it's
are
like, people
fucking
are like,
pricks.
fuck the gods. Everybody's the hound. Fuck the gods. I'll have that chicken.
But they were getting DDoS, like all the Tryon stuff was last month, and having issues, I think, and they gave compensation packs for that, so I imagine they'll give compensation packs for this, because, like, anytime arcade servers go down, they roll one out.
But, like, I really legitimately enjoy playing the game. I really, really do.
I enjoy watching people play it. I will
I
say
think
that.
I think
just
it's an
haven't tried it myself.
amazingly fun game, and it has so much potential. And the only problem with it is just this: that
The
people
tech
can't get
issues,
on,
yeah.
and when they can get on, they can't fucking stay on, which is aggravating, because it warps how you play the game. Because if you're putting this fear of, like, I could get disconnected any second over people's heads, which is, like, totally warping the way that people should be playing an MMO, because now it's more of like a speed run, because you're forcing that on people to try and get as much done in what time they have while fighting these awful fucking disconnects.
Did you see Bike Man's tweet? Someone got 94 minutes in prison with the
Yeah, I saw
problems
that.
going on.
Oh yeah.
Grant, you got through the queue in the server. Now you gotta wait 90
He
minutes.
must have pissed somebody off. He must have been a real asshole in the trial.
Yeah, definitely. He started spitting at
Because
the
if anything, like,
judge
I've
or
been
the
watching
jurors.
the trial chat. Like, I have a chat box set up just for trial chat.
Mhm.
And, like, whispers and stuff. Like, stuff I'd need to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like, while I'm farming, doing my thing, I'm fucking hanging out watching trial chat. And most, like, I've seen a lot more people get exonerated than I've ever seen before.
Mm.
Well, because a lot of it's for people, like, doing farms and stuff. It's like, well, I'm fighting fucking disconnects. I'm trying to get as much out of the time I have as I can. And
Yeah,
people
if
are
you
like,
get-
well, fair enough, man, you know? Like, you're willing to gamble that gold on stuff that people could come by and just dig up on you.
Mm. Can you break out of prison if you get sentenced?
I've
I
never
think
been
there's
in
a way to
prison.
break out.
Because there was a
Like,
game I
maybe
used to.
time.
It was Voyage Century or whatever, some older MMO.
There
That if you
might
got
be.
locked up, you would have to grind like these rats. So all you got is like a shank, and you kill these rats over and over and over and over, and eventually one of them will drop a lockpick, and then you can use that to pick the gates and get out of prison.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what the Arcade jail is like.
I've-
'Cause I've never been in it because I'm a good boy.
Yeah, I've never been in it either, but I
So
saw
far, anyway.
someone in it before. You gotta like spend labor to dig up dirt and hopefully find a key.
Okay, so it's similar, yeah. That makes sense.
Gotcha. But anyway, we got way off subject and ended up turning into an arcade bitch fest, which isn't what I wanted. As angry as I am, I still do enjoy the game. So I
Yeah.
really, really hope that they're able to fix it. But it's at that point now where it's like, it needs to be fixed like yesterday. Like, you guys are
Yeah.
hemorrhaging people at this point.
I'm interested to see their
So it's
stream
like-
tomorrow about it.
Right. And that's going to be a big thing too, is like, if they stream it and the people streaming it don't get disconnected, it's going to be and like
Yeah.
the disconnect problem hasn't been fixed for everybody else, it's going to be a fucking shit show.
Yeah, they're gonna have to disable chat or set it to sub only or something.
Sub only, emote only, even
Mm.
I
that.
don't think they don't have a sub button. I don't
People
think they're doing
will figure out
You
a way
can
to
set
complain.
sub only without having a sub.
First of all, there's no way that stream is going off without a hitch. People in chat are going to be going berserk regardless of whether they fix it tonight or not.
that. I feel
I'm
bad for
saying,
the other
though-
Tryon game streams that day because they do all their games on Friday, and you know everyone's gonna be there like watching Trove like, where the fuck is Arcade?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is what it is. You gotta take responsibility with the whole team, man. But my point was, if they don't get it fixed tonight and ready for tomorrow and have everything stable and good to go tomorrow, that game's dead. It's a dead
Yeah.
game. Because at that point, people who have been able to stay in will have amassed such a high advantage over the people that haven't. Nobody's gonna want to put up with that shit. It like totally, it totally makes the whole fresh start idea redundant. Like it makes it
Yeah.
like a great fresh start for like 5 people.
Yeah, the 5 or 6 people that can stay in for more than 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, and that's how it looks. You see a lot of very advanced people, and then people kind of middle road, maybe a handful of people in the middle road, and then everybody else is like level 20 or under. I had one good night, so I was able to get up to like level 30, but
You were the demon chick.
yes, I went with
Doesn't
Demon
their zone like the new zones just feel so quick to get to 30?
yeah, but I mean not drastically quicker than previous experience in the game, I guess. First
The
30
dwarf
levels
one
in
felt
any
really quick.
MMO go fast. Because it's like, here's a quest, here's a quest, here's a quest. We're teaching you, take experience. We're teaching you, take experience. But anyway, enough about Arcade. I'm closing the book on Arcade, at least for now.
For thump.
So, Trip, do your shoutouts.
I stream at twitch.tv/Trippenstein and at Trippenstein on Twitter. And I don't know if that's a bug on my wall.
Kill it.
Throw a
Kill
shoe
it
at
with
it.
fire. Wait, no, don't kill it with fire.
Throw the shoe that you're wearing at it. while
No,
you're
it's just a
wearing it.
mark. And I'm gonna stream it a
another
little
mark.
bit with probably some Arcade.
Well, good luck, sir. I wish you
I
the
got-
very best in your endeavors.
I got
You're a
through the
more
queue.
patient man than I. Like, I'll probably be trying to get in so I can get my goddamn trees chopped down and replanted, but I'm not streaming that tonight. I don't even begin to have the patience for that tonight.
I got through the queue pretty quick
Too
and just been
sick,
sitting at my
I'm
phone.
too tired.
But I also have Christmas suits to give away for Arcade.
Ooh.
So on top of doing my third day of Tripsmas, which is a random game, you have to roll a d20 and see what you get. you can also win an Arcade outfit.
Yay!
So
Nice
if you're
shot,
interested
Buckle.
in that. But yes, that's my stuff. My favorite part was holding the guy's face into the fire.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. It was pretty
And
brutal.
Scruffles being like, I'm gonna figure out who this kid is. God
He's
damn it!
fucking dead.
Then killed him.
I wonder how that conversation's gonna go down while she's out with her friends. What'd you do tonight?
Killed a kid.
Killed a handicapped kid. Killed a poor disabled teenager because I couldn't figure out his name.
Yeah.
And that's the story of why Scruffles never gets invited back to book clubs. Anyway, Ewok, go ahead and do your shout-outs.
What up? Tomorrow at 4 p.m., I'll be DMing my campaign of D&D, The Frozen Wastes. And I've
Good
got
stuff.
something really, really, really cool planned for the players tomorrow.
Cool. Frozen with. I get it.
Thanks, man.
Other than that, I try and stream every night. I'll be hanging out in Trips Chat after this. And, but yeah, that's about it. Variel's got my links, so make sure you go follow there.
Right on. Yeah, definitely make sure you're hitting those follow button, guys. And last but certainly not least, with his new microphone, Dust.
What's up, guys? I play things and stream things, and I do 3D art and Blender and some Photoshop stuff here and there. Might start doing some music stuff because I'm really bad at guitar, and I want to change that. So might start doing like practice streams or streaming some Rocksmith or something.
New
Which
mic
is
will help
actually
with
really
that
good.
too.
Yeah, they added USB mic support to Rocksmith, so you don't have to spend the $30 for the fucking cable.
That's
that
awesome.
Uplay says is the only cable that will work, which I actually believe is bullshit. I think there's mods that you can get, but anyway, yeah, it works great with an acoustic at least. So.
Nice, man. And yeah, it's like night and day, like I said.
Yeah,
There's a lot less background noise.
I'm gonna mount like a wooden block on the wall and then hook the mic there. That way it's not so close to my tower and it's not picking up all the case fans and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
So
if
have,
you're
like,
not
two
planning
big-ass
on moving
case
your
fans.
desk around or anything, I'd do the same
Nice.
goddamn thing. Why not?
Yeah, it's gonna be here until I get a new desk anyway. You know,
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a new one eventually, but
I need too bad.
put that on the long list of upgrades. I gotta pay bills first, so.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you all very, very much for coming out and watching and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, usually we would be going later, but Scruffles had to go meet up with some people, and I'm really not feeling
We'll be
well.
social.
I'm pretty much out of steam at this point. So I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. Say I love you, and have a good night, guys. See ya.
Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Mario!
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Mario! It's the best. Everybody say happy birthday, Mario!